live. It is draft night. The first round of the NFL draft begins in about 4 minutes. And we already have some folks in the chat. Hello, Ray Ray. How you doing? Cowboys, I have no clue who the Cowboys are going to take. Josh, Jags can make the first trade of the draft. I could see that. Jags are not in the best starting position. They don't need a quarterback, but they do need a lot of things. I was checking ESPN before I went live, and apparently Adam Schefter said in the first 10 picks, expect some explosions. So we could be seeing a lot of trades, a lot of moving parts to this draft. But hey, all good. We're here. Cap is here. Maddie Daddy is going to be joining us in roughly an hour, I want to say. Not sure exactly, but I'm going to say roughly an hour. Hopefully, Dev will be here. Sent the link out to a few other friends, so we'll see who comes by. But in the meantime, it is Cappy Pappy who is anchoring this some bitch. Ah. Jags to number 2, maybe for Hunter. Oh. After the last few years in the draft, I've learned to never say never. But I wonder, if the Jags would give up the type of haul they would need to. Now, obviously, they're trading, I think, from 5th to 2nd, which not a huge jump, but still a jump. I don't. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. I'm very torn. I was actually talking about this with a couple of friends yesterday, just kind of looking at the first round and okay, who are the players, who are the teams, who might want to move up, who might go down, and honestly, apart from the first 3 to 5 picks, we couldn't even really figure out who needed what because this is a very shit draft class. Like you have 3 to 5, probably absolute studs. Another, 5 to 7 that probably going to be pretty good. And then after that, it is a mess. This is not a great draft class, especially quarterback. Though I did hear earlier today, can't remember where I saw it, but hearing that Cam Ward may be number 1 overall. Not positive about that, but we could see. And here we go. It is beginning on. I'm watching this feed on my local antenna broadcast simulcast, I guess you would say. The draft tonight or this year is emanating from Lambeau Field, not the frozen tundra, but it's April, so it's Wisconsin. Who the hell knows? Giants tank again this year for Arch Manning. They'll not go for Shedeur Sanders. Oh. See, that would be the smart move, but the Giants are not known for being smart. So I could see them just fucking up Royal and taking that, crazy media, storm that's going to be was wherever Shedeur goes, Papa Prime's going to go, and horse shit, bullshit, rat shit, bat shit is going to follow. I must acquire another beverage. Hi, yay, 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 yay. Oof. For those of you who follow the channel, you've got myself, who is a Raiders fan. We picked sixth. I actually wish we would just trade that pick for more picks next year when there's actually going to be a decent draft class, probably. But, we're going to fuck that up because we're the Raiders. Maddie's Denver Broncos finally have a pick in the first round. I think this is the first time in a couple of years after the Russell Wilson shenanigans. And Dev's Baltimore Ravens, we shall see. Looks like we got Herb Street, we got Saban. Who are all the schmucks in here? Lord, Lambeau Field looks fucking empty. Okay, so okay, so yeah, they've got. I thought they were doing it inside the. So yeah, the set is actually outside the stadium. So, all right, I was thinking, my God, this is a lousy ass turnout. No, he's not. He's just awkwardly positioned. Now he's violating Seabreeze. Whoever drafts Shadur will probably likely get Deion Sanders next year as head coach. What the fuck is Goodell doing? Are you shitting me? He's coming out on stage on a fucking bicycle. What in the name of all that is? God, this is going to be a fuck ass draft. This is going to, this is just as WrestleMania was complete fuck ass ridiculous. I think the draft tonight is going to be fuck ass ridiculous based on what I'm seeing. And for those of you who liked WrestleMania, go fuck yourself. This was one of the worst WrestleManias. I've had the unfortunate sadness to have to endure. So a bunch of people on bicycles coming out. Goodell about to declare the draft open. First pick is Tennessee. The Titans do have the first pick. They will be first on the clock. 10 minutes, I believe, is the current time. So once that countdown begins, we shall see. Let's go, let's boogaloo until we puke. Actually, I'm not boogalooing. What is this? It's 7:05, so I started drinking around 6. Let's see here. So I've had 9 beers in the last 6 hours, so I'm not tanked. I'm just kind of, I'm like Jim Leahy. I'm just sober enough to know what I'm doing, but just drunk enough to be able to enjoy it. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Goodell, yeah, the white sneakers with the suit, not a good look, dude. You're the commissioner of the National Football League. It's called leather. Josh, your Browns are picking second, I do believe. Who do you think Cleveland is taking? If you care to answer, just put it in lay chat and we shall see. Check the Twitter. All right, still sending the link to a few friends. Look like we've got Packer alumni. Uh, is that AJ? No, that's not AJ Hawk. That is uh oh God, I'm blanking on that dude's name. He played linebacker. All right. Waiting. Little Wayne is out there on stage. Clay Matthews, that's the guy. Oh, and looks like their kicker is that Longwell. Oh, sorry about that, Josh. We actually we have another Josh who uh, is a loyal viewer of the channel who's a big Cleveland fan. I do apologize for confusing you there. Uh, Mansfield, if you're around tonight, pop in and join us. Josh, who is your team? I'm guessing Jaguars from what you were saying a bit earlier, but that's just a guess. So the clock has begun. The Titans are on le clock. And I have some messages to answer. Obviously, my dad. Ay, ay, ay. Titans clock is ticking. We're at 8:45. Travis Hunter, 2024 Heisman winner, and I think justifiably so. He is one hell of a prospect. Oh, let's see, meow. Clock is now down below 8 minutes for Les Titans. Curious to see who they will take. Heard rumblings it could be Cam Ward, could be the edge rusher out of, I believe, Auburn, I think he's from. Well, as the clock continues to tick, we await a pick. Oh, thank you those watching, joining us either on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. We are still awaiting. So we're down under 7 minutes for the Titans. Either we will get a pick or we will get a trade fairly shortly. Abdul Carter, edge rusher, Penn State. Yes, I was thinking Auburn for some reason. Yeah, as Dev would say, he is definitely a wag'em. Chargers. I really like Harbaugh. I think, how would I phrase this? Sean McVay, I think, is the best coach. He and Shanahan. Harbaugh might be my favorite just because I love his smash mouth style. He's a quirky dude, but I like he's my kind of quirky, if that makes any sense. Uh, so yeah, I really like Harbaugh, and you guys have got one hell of a quarterback. Uh, if they can just keep him upright, good offensive line, get him some weapons and a defense. Chargers could definitely be in the hunt. They are just in such a tough division. As good as Herbert is, as good as Harbaugh is, you're in the same division with Mahomes, the same division as Mahomes and Reed. You've got the Broncos with Sean Payton and the rookie from this year. Maddie would kick me in the nuts for blanking on his name. What? Oh gosh. Then, well, the Raiders were not much competition. So we have Maddie at work. I'm guessing this is probably going to be an audio feed only. The pick is in for the Titans. The pick is in. We are awaiting. All right, we have some lady in a red Porter Wagner-esque jacket. I don't know what the fuck that is. All right. Bo Nix, Broncos quarterback. Yes. Bo Nix, Sean Payton, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh. That is one tough ass division. You are absolutely right. All right. We are awaiting the announcement. The pick is in. Who is it going to be for Tennessee? How old is Nick Saban? He's in his 70s. He looks like he's fucking 40 or 50. Sweet Jesus. Are these people just preserved with formaldehyde or something? Like, do they just, like, it used to be like back 20 years ago, it was Botox injections. What is it now? Just formaldehyde injections just to preserve people prior to death? Who will Tennessee pick?
They're going Cam Ward. They have to.
Yeah, I mean it's Tennessee. They're not known for making the best draft day decisions. All right, Goodell is out. With the first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cam Ward, quarterback, Miami Hurricanes. Numero uno overall. The reports were correct. And I don't really have a problem with this pick because he is the only quarterback in this class that I think is worth a shit. Like he is the only quarterback in this class that I think, okay, right system, right coach, right team. This guy could do something. After that, quarterback this year is a shit show. So I honestly do not have a problem with this pick. The Browns are on the clock. They have 7 minutes remaining. Mansfield, wherever you are, I'm sure you're sweating by the tainty. Oh, we have a trade. Cleveland has traded their pick to Jacksonville. The Jaguars are now on the clock. Jaguars moved up. What did they give up? Okay, so we're 2 picks in, and we've already had a trade. Schefter said this was going to be a shit crazy night, and he's rarely wrong. So, all right, so Cam Ward to the Titans. I mean, I think he's at best a second round pick, but he's the best quarterback in the draft. So, and Tennessee needs one. I don't hate the pick. I wouldn't have done it. I would have traded out, but I don't hate the pick considering Tennessee's team. Jags have 6 minutes left. The clock continues to tick. Where do we go? What do we do?
No worries.
All right. Clock continues to tick. Denver picks 20th, so we should have Matty Daddy by pick 20. Raiders pick 6th as of right now. I'm going to be crying my eyes out because I know we're going to fuck the pick up. Raiders not exactly known for drafting well. Even during the good years of
We already got this guy. I just got a sweep and mop. And then we got a wipe, sweep, and mop over here.
Manny's doing a wipe, sweep, mop. We should have a Matty Daddy sighting very shortly. That'll give Mansfield some spank bank material. In the meantime, we are waiting for Jacksonville to announce their pick. They have just a little bit over 4 minutes left. I've got my oven preheated for my pizza. Once the Raiders pick and Matty is around, I will be able to devour said pizza. Going with the Red Baron Brick Oven Meat Lovers tonight. Ooh, baby. All right, so we are under 4 minutes for the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars have their pick in, judging from the body language in their war room. But nothing official just yet. Yep, the pick is in. Yep. Okay, the pick is in for the Jaguars. We are ovating. I think it's going to be Cam. It's in the Cam Ward or the edge rusher from Penn State. I mean, those are the only two logical guys to trade up for in this spot. But we shall see. Jaguars have made fools of us in the past. I mean, so Jaguars looks like it was a 3 for 3, but I can't quite see it from the exactly what the Jags gave up, what Cleveland accepted. Oh, there's Tony Khan and Shad Khan. I'm actually kind of surprised once they get the pick in, how long it takes Goodell to actually come out on stage and make the announcement. It's like, okay, the pick is in, walk out there. So Jaguars got Cleveland's 2nd, 4th, and 6th this year. The Browns got the Jaguars' 5th pick, 2nd and 4th picks, and their 1st round next year. Holy fuck. Jaguars give up a 5th, a 2nd, a 4th, and next year's 1st rounder.
That's a pretty big deal.
That's a shitload haul.
That's not quite Ricky Williams, but
Well, no, the Saints that year gave up their entire draft, like traded their entire draft for Ricky Williams.
oh, I know. Oh, I know, but it's like when you're just listing off the picks that they got in this trade,
All
that's
right,
that's
here comes
ridiculous.
Goodell.
They got to take Jonty. I think they're taking Jonty.
They have the Walter Payton Man of the Year winner. Um, Goodell. So Eric Armstead to announce the pick. With the second pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars will be selecting. God damn it, get on with it. Sweet motherfuck. Blah, blah, blah. Public service announcement. Yeah. What the fuck ever. Come on. Get to the pick, motherfucker. Sweet Jesus.
How long has this pick been in for?
Too long. Cleveland Browns have traded the second round pick to the Jaguars. Okay, we know that. Come on. With the second pick, the Jaguars select Travis Hunter, cornerback, wide receiver, Colorado University.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have history as this is the highest drafted Colorado Buffalo in history.
Highest pick, highest altitude, highest on smelling his own shit. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I like Travis Hunter. I really do. I really do like Travis.
It's him in Jacksonville. We talked about it, before the draft. That's the one place that'll probably play him two ways.
They'll give it a shot, but eventually he's going to have to pick one or the other.
I don't know, man. We've seen how Jacksonville runs things, and it's not good.
Well, that's the thing. They could really fuck things up if they. I think he would be a far better corner than wide receiver. That's my opinion.
See, I think it's the inverse, but Jacksonville needs that secondary help way more than they need a wide receiver.
The Giants are on the clock. They are just a tad over 4 minutes. So we are waiting on the Giants to make their selection.
They're getting Shedeur. They're gonna have him sit under Russell for a year. Because you got to think Russell Wilson's not their long-term goal.
He's no one's long-term goal.
So I see New York drafting a quarterback. If not a quarterback, they have to draft defensive end.
The kid from Penn State.
That's my thought. It's either Shedeur or that kid from Penn State.
So 3 minutes and 30 seconds left for the Giants. I must grab another beverage, of which I am running low on, but hootenanny whoop-a-ditty. Alrighty. Oi, caramba. So we are under 3 minutes now for the Giants to make their pick. Josh is calling Abdul Carter to the Giants. That would not be a bad choice at all. He is the best edge rusher in this draft by far, and it's not even a competition.
I mean, if Abdul Carter falls out of the top five, then there are some teams that don't have their priorities straight. Wait, you got to pick at 6, right, Cap? If he falls out of the top five, you have him next.
Yep, we pick 6. The pick is in for the Giants. I repeat, the pick is in for the Giants.
I'm saying Shedeur.
5 points wherever you are, brother. I hope you're ready to cry because your team may just be fucking up again. Love you, Fives.
Cap. The Giants could do the most. The Giants could do the most giant thing here possible. They could draft Jonte at 3 and do what they did to Saquon to him.
That would be, I mean, whatever the wrong pick is, would be the Giants pick. Like that's what the Giants do. Whatever you should do is what they will not do.
No, the Giants are going to make the wrong pick here. If they pick Abdul Carter or Shedeur, that's the right pick. I don't want Jonte going there.
So the Giants, their pick is in. That means New England, who picks 4th, is now on the clock.
I feel like we know where New England. Oh no, because we had Hunter going to New England.
We didn't do a draft preview this year.
No, but we talked about it, and I think we had agreed.
Well, we talk about a lot of things.
Where does New England go from here? Because like Travis Hunter was the perfect pick for New England.
Man, New England.
What's that kid out of Arizona, McMillan?
Yep. New England needs so much that they could go any direction, honestly.
I see them going weapon first pick. Okay.
Travis Hunter's he is just it looks like such a happy, handsome young man. It's like every time I see he's just like smiling from ear to ear. He just always looks so happy.
Hey, he's about to be the hometown kid. He's from that Jacksonville area.
I did not know that.
He is a Florida kid, if I'm not mistaken. So that is actually the perfect landing spot.
Oh, Goodell's out, the 3rd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft.
For the love of God, New York, don't do what
Abdul Carter, edge rusher, Penn State.
All right, that's the good pick.
Sanity prevailed. Sanity prevailed. I mean, he's honestly that's the best guy, right? That's available. Giants made a good choice. I would if I was the Giants in that spot, I would have taken him as well. He's the best player left.
I was about to ask you if you thought he was the BPA there.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best player left at number 3. So Giants did exactly what I would have done. Patriots are on the clock. They have just over 6 minutes remaining.
Oh, I feel bad for New England. Like, literally 2 of their 3 picks on their board's gone.
You notice, Maddie, how they've changed outside linebacker to edge whenever they're saying what position someone plays? And Penn State, you may be too young to remember this, Maddie, but for about 4 decades, Penn State was known as Linebacker U. So this very well fits in with Penn State's legacy of producing talent. So 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining for La Patriots.
It's actually not too bad. almost a catastrophe.
Josh's pick for the Raiders is Mason Graham. He's guessing Will Campbell for the Patriots.
I was about to say, Mason Graham, that's that tackle out of Texas, isn't it?
Yes.
I could see you guys going
The
for
pick
him.
is in for New England.
All right. New England's going to do exactly what we expect them to do and botch this.
Botch, butch, and bitch. Abdul Carter, man, that motherfucker, he could be tearing some assholes, some new assholes, and some quarterbacks. That dude is fierce. I really thought he was going to be first overall. I really did.
Cap, look at the division he's in. He might have the season lead for sacks this year.
Oh, Mansfield has joined us. 1 second, Josh. I will shoot that link to you, sir. Give me uno momento whatever. Okay, Josh, I'm going to shoot this over to your Facebook. I believe I've got you. Yeah, there you are. All right. Josh, I'm shooting this over to your Facebook if you care to hop in, my friend. Thank you for watching, joining, enjoying. I know I'm not as sexy as Maddie Daddy, but I'm still pretty damn sexy. I mean, come on. I mean, the hair, the beard, the brow, the broad shoulder. The pick is in for the Patriots. Pick is in for the Patriots. We are on a commercial break right now for television, so the pick should be in after this commercial break. So Cleveland now picks 5th. They got Jacksonville's 5th pick. And the Raiders are still at 6. Oh, how are we going to fuck this up? Oh, baby. Maddie, where is Dev? I have not heard hide nor hair from him in days.
He is busy working right now.
Well, Dev, if you have a chance to join us, hop in. We love you, kid.
Devin,
I believe we have the simp. The simp is here. The Browns pick next.
Perfect.
Mansfield is meow.
Howdy, and yes, Cap, you are not even close to the level of sexy as Daddy Maddie.
I'm still sexy enough.
No, you aren't. Cap, let me put you this way. Dev is sexier than you.
Who's sexier than me?
Dev.
Oh. I mean, I will say, Dev is hung like a goddamn government mule, so yes.
I did not need to know that. I don't need another Lost Boys dick to think about.
Well, I mean, if you combine, wait, let's see. If we did like the entire Broadway, if we combined all 3 of us.
I just need to turn another light. That one back there I don't like, because it's too bright.
Okay, well, maybe, Josh, maybe I'm not sexy. Maybe I'm what, Kelso on that 70s show called Man Pretty. Maybe that's what I am. I'm Man Pretty.
Nah. And for the record, Dev, if you're watching, no, I do not have a thing for you. That is not going to happen. It is solely for your brother. You're safe.
Well, I am just so sorry, Mansfield, that I do not tickle you where you tickle yourself.
So Maddie's at work, I take it?
Maddie
Yeah,
is at work. The Patriots pick is in. That means Cleveland is on the clock. So we are just waiting here. Uh, Josh
Now,
or
I will
Matt.
say, if I may, getting in here after what just happened a little bit ago, what's in the actual fuck? I mean, to be fair, I get it. We
To
wouldn't
be
have the money
fair,
for Travis Hunter, and to be fair, he needs weapons on both sides of the ball, which we don't have yet. So I hope what this means is we are going for a quarterback and we are going for Sanders.
you have so much money tied up in your franchise quarterback right now. I don't think you guys should even worry about quarter. I mean, you've got the
But we don't want him
masseuse.
anymore. The Haslam's flat out said, no, we screwed up.
Okay,
We're
okay.
done.
All right. Goodell is at the podium
Yep.
with the fourth pick in the 2025 draft. The New England Patriots select Will Campbell, defensive tackle, LSU.
Don't know who he is, so but that's good. It's not Sanders.
So
it's a
that
good
means
thing.
Cleveland is on the clock.
Fuck yes,
It's a good
finally.
thing for New
No
England.
more trading back again.
Hey, Josh, can you turn your mic volume up just a tad? We're having some trouble hearing you, brother.
Let me find it. Here we go.
I
Better?
I have those same thoughts whenever I'm trying to pee.
Better?
No.
Hold on. Better?
Maybe a tad, but it's still pretty rough.
Hold on. Now better?
I'm not complaining. I can hear you well. It's the audience that your audience wants you, simp. Your audience wants you.
I've never used Riverside before.
So Cleveland has right at 8 minutes left.
This better?
That's worse.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cap,
I mean,
is your
I've
headset all the way up?
I
I mean,
don't know. I've never used this thing before.
I
So
mean, I've got my headset at 100%, and you are just a faint little whisper.
sorry. Yeah, I have no idea how to fix it.
Well, you want to go into, like bottom right hand corner of your screen, you see like a little like a spool, like a Spacely sprocket. You want to click on that
Of course.
after you pull up your volume, and then go into your active mic and just crank that bitch up a bit.
I'm trying to figure that out.
The Browns pick is in. The pick is in for Cleveland.
Good.
Mansell, whenever we have these instances, since you and I are both Catholic, whenever a pope perishes or resigns, all of our friends bombard us, like wanting to know what?
That better?
A little bit. Yeah, all of our friends bombard us, like, dude, what is it? So a pope dies, how do they do this? Like, how do they come up with a new pope? It's like, I have to explain it to them every goddamn time. They lock a bunch of cardinals in a room. They let them fight it out Royal Rumble style until one guy gets 2/3 of the ballot.
Well, not Royal Rumble style, but
No, it's not Royal Rumble style.
And
Yeah.
by the way, if my volume's still bad, after this pick, I'll probably head out if it's that rough. Because it's not letting me adjust it to make it better.
Are you using like your computer mic, your earbud
Yeah,
mic?
I don't have my own mic.
Oh, we got to get you mic'd up, brother. That's the problem. We must mic
And
Mansfield.
do you mind me announcing the pick?
Oh, go ahead. By all means.
When they come in?
I'm ready to drink your tears. After Cleveland is in ashes, then you have my permission to
I could
die.
have made a comment right there, but Maddie's at work. I don't feel like breaking him at work. Love you, Maddie.
Love you too, Josh.
Yeah, no, I bet some of his I definitely drink. Said it anyways.
Well, are they going to announce the pick or are they just going
You
to.
know this always takes forever. They turn the card in, but they have to let the other team know, or the next team know who they want.
All right. The floor is yours, Josh. I do believe we have Commissioner Goody Dell coming out to the
Here he is,
podium.
I see him. Pick is in. Alright. I'm watching on my TV, so. The pick. Mason Graham, defensive tackle, Michigan. Josiah Anderson called it.
So that solidifies that defensive line, especially with the Myles Garrett extension. And now the Raiders are on the clock.
Holy shit, Cap, the Raiders are going to draft Shedeur Sanders.
Maddie, I will hop a plane. I will kick you squarely in your nuts. Please do not put this shit out in my universe.
Don't you dare go near his nuts. That's Laura's job, and I wish it was mine.
I have been closer to his nuts than you ever have in your life, and I can tell you, yes, they are wonderful nuts.
Lucky son of a bitch.
Yes, they are beautiful nuts. I will say that. Raiders are on the clock. How much time do we have? 8:42. But yes, I will kick Maddie in the nuts next time I see him for putting that shit in the universe. Do not bring the goddamn Shedeur Sanders fucking shit show to Las Vegas. We have enough fucking trouble without Papa Prime and dipshit son. Josh, not you, Josh, the other Josh. Whispers, the other Whispers. Raiders going for Ashton Jeanty is his prediction. I hope not. I hope we trade this pick and get the Raiders pick is in. God damn it. Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's draft a running back with no offense, no offensive line, no defense. Yeah, he's going to do really well. Dumb fucks. The Raiders pick is in, which means the Jets are on the clock. The Jets pick next. I'm really curious to see what the fucking Jets do. I mean, they are a goddamn shit. They are a shit show from hell. That team could not wipe their ass with 3 tries and a flashlight.
I still can't believe we went this way, but oh well.
Well, I mean, you guys are definitely going to have the best defensive line, at least in the AFC.
I believe we made 2 already today because I believe we traded back into the first.
You should have traded Myles Garrett and gotten like 2 or 3 first-round picks.
Shut your whore mouth right the fuck now.
Okay, I am a whore, but I will never shut my mouth.
Shut it.
Hence, I would no longer be a very good whore if I shut my mouth.
Shut your mouth. Do not you dare go against Myles. Shut it.
I like Myles. He's wasting his career in Cleveland.
And don't you ever say that we should trade him ever again. fuck you, not like I want to do to Maddie.
2 first-round picks you could have gotten for him. Just saying, you guys could have built for the future instead of just drowning in the present. He's getting old, man. He's been in the league a while. Injuries, shit's gonna start breaking down, you know. And I like Miles. He's maybe the best defensive end of my generation. But I mean, you know, he's getting older. He's playing in Cleveland. You know, it's one of those, you know, Father Time is undefeated.
No, sir, you did not just say that knowing that Aaron Donald was in our fucking generation.
Now, I will say,
No, I said defensive end, not defensive tackle. Donald's a defensive tackle.
Donald played the right end for that Super Bowl season.
Aaron Donald played DT, DE, LB, CB, BDSM.
Before we continue,
yeah,
Josh,
is in good term.
God, our pick is in. Fuck. No. Fuck, Jesus. Why, God, do you torture me like this?
Hey, I'm the one who wanted Sanders.
I'm the one that doesn't want to pick here. I don't believe in any of these motherfuckers.
so Josh, Statboy has sent a message.
With the 6th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Ashton Genty, running back, Boise State.
Okay, you know what?
What were you saying,
That's
Maddie?
not a bad pick. Oh, Statboy has messaged and is wanting a wellness check on you, Josh.
Oh, oops. Thank you.
Drafting a running back, 6th overall, when we're a
Here's the thing,
fucking
though.
shit-ass
People have even
team.
said, Mason
Cap.
Graham next to Myles Garrett is scary.
Cap,
He is.
you were upset about the fact that you guys drafted a running back. You guys were the worst running team in the NFL last season, behind Denver.
Yeah, because we have no offensive line. We have nothing
If you've got someone that's shifty, that's able to make people miss, it doesn't matter.
He ain't shifty. He's slower than smoke off shit. I've watched the highlights.
I was going to say, that man's college highlights, bro. He is not slower than shit. He's slow against teams he needs to see.
Smoke
As
off
is-
Deb's turds post Buffalo Wild Wings drifts faster than Junty. He is
I don't-
not fast.
You're going to be surprised this season, I think. I think he's going to be as good as Josh Jacobs was for y'all.
Yeah, and look how he was so awesome. We got rid of him after 3 years.
Yeah. After 3 1,000-yard seasons because you guys don't want to pay a running back.
The Jets pick is in. The Jets pick is in.
Dude, Jay go Shador? Shador is falling fast.
I mean, like I said, I want him.
Mansfield, Josh just comment, every player wasted at the Browns. None of them were good.
Here's the thing, though. No one wants the drama that comes with his dad, and we've already had to deal with that with
Anything else?
OBJ.
Who's the loser on the left with the shit stains? That would be Matty Simp, our buddy Josh Mansfield. Don't dare talk illy of him. I'm the only one who can give Mansfield shit. He's just a Cleveland fan. It's okay. It's like marrying into a mafia family. It's like, okay, Uncle Tony is...
Hold up. I found the chat. Cap, that's Big G. Really,
Who's Big G? I don't know Big G.
Maddie and I do.
Okay, Big G.
Big Baller G.
I'm
Big
pretty
Baller
sure
G
that's
is a
Big
Chiefs fan.
Baller. Isn't it, Maddie?
Let me see. Can I even see the chat? I cannot see the chat.
I do not know Big Baller G, and my balls are not that
I'm
big.
assuming that's who it is.
Well, Big Baller
Yes,
G is
Ray
a good
Ray,
guy.
we took your guy. I wish you would have traded up to taking him. I wish you would have. I would have traded this entire fucking first round and Max Crosby for like 3-4 first rounds in the next coming years. This is a shit ass draft class. Urgh.
Love you too, Big G.
Big D, Big G. Big G, Big D. What are we going to get? Some, fun DP? What are we going on here? Junty's not a bad kid. I don't dislike it. He's a power back. He's not a speed back.
Okay, I'm taking that off. My head's getting hot.
Your head's getting hot? Wait, which head? Oh, wait, no, Maddie's not on screen, so we're cool. The Jets pick is in.
Listen, I still eventually need to buy that jersey. From the
Josh, you and I could attend Mass and take communion together. We could do that. Because we're brothers in Catholicism. At least we have that. You may not see me as being sexy.
By the way, Maddie, sweet dear, I will still make sure I order the jersey.
Raymond says, "Screw the Browns, screw the Broncos."
Screw you, and not the way I would screw Maddie.
He says, "Go Cowboys." I'll give you some news, Ray. Cowboys ain't going fucking nowhere. They ain't gonna go. Wake me up before you go. Until Jerry Jones is 6 feet under in his fucking grave, the Cowboys ain't gonna do shit. They ain't going nowhere. That motherfucker, he is. I kid you not, Ray. Jerry Jones is right now to the Cowboys what Al Davis was to the Raiders 20 years ago. He is entering that period of just senility, dementia, where he does not have the first fucking clue. He could not stick his thumb up his ass in 3 tries. Just curious, man. So when was your confirmation? Mine was Easter 2013.
2016.
Okay, so I'm 3 years. Well, I'm older than everybody. I'm the old bastard.
Yes.
With his old balls, gross. The pick is in for the Jets. We are back out of commercial. Let us see. So if the Jets pick is in, that means who is picking number 8? Let me pull up the. So 8 is Carolina. So Jets pick is in. Carolina is coming up. Carolina. I am really curious to see this. Carolina could go so many ways here. What was that, Josh?
Here's the thing. We have not traded back in yet, but we made some trades earlier today to possibly be able to move back in.
Yes, Ray. I am old as dirt. I am 38 years old. I am basically, just prepping for the retirement home. Me and my hubby, we're just going to, get bunk beds at some near locale. The Jets pick is in. I'm guessing we're going to see Goodell come to Le Podium any momento.
Fuck Goodell. Just on.
All right. With the 7th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Armand Membo, defensive tackle, Missouri.
Okay.
Classic Jets.
Cap.
Yes.
Cap, this guy is an actual animal.
You're just saying that because you're originally from Missouri.
Oh, I wish I was. No, this kid's got some power behind him. He's going to be throwing offensive linemen around like fucking pancakes.
Carolina has less than 3. Actually, we're coming up on 2 minutes for Carolina. Their pick is still not in. Carolina could be trading. It's ticking down.
Anything else?
The pick is in. Carolina's pick is in. And good, sweet Jesus, do I have to take a fucking piss. Oh, I got a big bladder, but Jesus Christ, I've been here like 8 picks deep.
Well, if Maddie's back, Maddie and I can hold down.
Mansfield, whenever you actually went through confirmation, who did you choose as your like your name, like your? Because I know you pick a like a.
They didn't have us pick anyone.
I know this is going to sound crazy. I mean, literally, I got confirmed like a month, 6 weeks after Francis came in. I picked St. Francis, not St. Francis of Assisi, a different St. Francis, but I picked Francis as my confirmation name. The writer, like patron saint of writers, something like.
Are you talking about Francis Xavier?
Maybe I can't quite remember. Patron saint of writers, Francis. Saint Francis de Sales.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Panthers pick is in. We are awaiting.
It's on commercial, Cap. Go take your piss.
Yes, Josh, announce the pick so I can go take a piss. You pick, I piss.
Can I draft Maddie?
With the 8th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, Josh Mansfield selects Matthew Laws.
Just tell me what Alora needs me to trade for you.
Your soul and everything you own, and even then, she will not be satisfied.
Oh, I mean, that's completely fair. I mean, I wouldn't give up Maddie either, so. No one in their right mind would give up Maddie.
Alora honestly reminds me a lot of my sister-in-law. Like, she is sweet as pecan pie, but if you cross that woman, she will rip your nuts off and not even break a sweat doing it.
Oh, I'm terrified of her, believe me.
I mean, like, Mansell, I mean, you should have been here, like, you know, whenever Maddie and Alora visited recently. I mean, Alora, like, she is just sweet as can be. Like, the dogs just mob her. She is so awesome. But you cross her, she is going to castrate your ass and shove it down your throat. Oh, excuse me. Ray, you are 48. You got 10 years on me, and you're calling me old? I'm like a well-aged Japanese Wagyu steak. What, Josh?
By the way, you got back before the Panthers even made their pick.
Well, that's because I piss. That's because I piss very quickly, Josh.
My volume is shit, so. But I will talk to you guys later. Daddy Maddie, love you.
All right, Josh, hop back in anytime you want. We will be here all night through the first round.
I love you too, Josh.
Take care of yourself.
You guys,
And thank you again for the prayer. I appreciate that.
gotcha. See ya.
All right. The simp is gone. It is a black screen and the Cappy again. Oy! Holy Moses Malone. So we are back from commercial. We should be getting Carolina's pick any moment now. Josh says he thinks they're going to go wide receiver. Who's the next wide receiver up? Like, again, this draft just like I am.
McMillan out of Arizona. McMillan
All
out
right,
of Arizona with his receiver up.
all right. Here comes Goodell. With the 8th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Tetariah McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona.
I already slept. I'm gonna get it all together. No, I was seeing some comparisons for McMillan. People were comparing him to rookie OBJ.
Ricky OBJ, that's some high praise. Or are you
Yeah,
just high in
they're
praising?
comparing him. No, this is like comparisons that I was hearing around the draft. He's got the athleticism of a rookie Odell.
Well, let's hope he has far better character.
Oh dear God.
Saints have less than 3 minutes left. They have not put a pick in. So we have McMillan. Oh, the pick is in for the Saints. The pick is in before McMillan even gets to the podium. They are moving fucking fast.
Yeah, last year they took their sweet ass time.
Hey, sometimes you just got to get in, get out, and leave her with something to remember you by.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right. I tell you what now. Josh says Panthers, yeah, they went wide receiver.
Let's see. What do the Saints need? Do they go quarterback?
They may go Shadur.
Do
They
they go? Well, here's the
Derek
thing.
Carr is hurt for the year. Like he's not going to play this year. He's hurt.
I don't think. What is this? Pick nine. Pick nine.
This is pick number 9 for the Saints. Yes, it is.
Who goes after the Saints?
Chicago and then San Francisco.
Shador Sanders falls out of the top 10 here. I think the Saints take Jalen Milroe.
Who is refresh my
That kid out of
memory?
Alabama. The 6'4" running quarterback out of Alabama.
You think they go him over Shadur?
150%. He fits the system a lot better.
All right. Well, we are awaiting the Saints to come to the podium with their pick. I mean, like literally, they are so far behind. These picks are coming in so fast. Like they're literally announcing a pick right as a team is about to put their pick in. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, there's no time to take a deep breath.
What the hell?
See, my team's already fucked up our draft, so I'm now waiting for Maddie and Dev's teams at this point. Apart from my own curiosity, just as a fan on certain teams, I'm just waiting for the Denver Broncos to see what the fuck they do.
Almost.
Baltimore picks 27th. Denver picks 20th, and we're at pick number
See,
9. So
I thought Baltimore didn't have a pick in the first round this year.
they do. They do. Ay, 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 ay. Would you get to the goddamn pick already?
Because what? Chicago, they don't need quarterback. They need like edge rusher. They need wide receivers.
Chicago needs a lot of things. By the way, R.I.P. Steve Mongo McMichael. Thank you for the great football memories, the great wrestling memories. You were a
Not the best
horseman.
wrestling memories, but he did give us some memories.
Well, see, I was watching Steve McMichael broadcast in 1995. Watched him. I still have the VHS of his first wrestling match, Great American Bash, 1996. I grew up watching Steve McMichael in the ring. He wasn't that good a worker, but I always liked the guy. And obviously, huh?
He was an entertainer. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean, he was always fun to watch. So I can't talk any shit. And he was also, remember that Chicago Cubs playoff game where he called out Angel Hernandez from the broadcast booth?
Oh my god! Oh, yeah.
Peak Mongo. And see that no one knows where the Mongo name comes from. I'll tell you in a second. Saints pick is in with the 9th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. The New Orleans Saints select Kelvin Banks Jr., defensive tackle, Texas University.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick for a defensively weak team.
Anyone who's never seen Blazing Saddles, that's where the nickname Mongo comes from. Watch the movie. It's a comedy classic. Mel Brooks is a comedy genius. And also his tag team partner on that Bears defensive line, Dan Hampton, University of Arkansas, back when we actually were good at things in terms of football. Bears are on the clock. They have less than 5 minutes to go. Cinco minutos, as they say in Puerto Rican. Oh, and I am down to but 2 beers left.
I haven't had a beer since the last time I had a beer.
But actually, well, so 9, 10, 11, 12. This will be number 13 since 1 o'clock. Bears pick is in.
So let's see. The last pick was defensive tackle. The Saints went D tackle. They are a very defensively weak team, so that helped out a lot.
Maddie, okay, so is there a player you're hoping for to go to Denver? Are you just looking for the best? What do you, as a fan, because you haven't really, I don't remember you saying much as far as like who you were wanting for them to pick, actually, hold on one second. Jackson Dart, the next quarterback to go, I think maybe to the Steelers if they aren't signing Aaron Rodgers. Well, let's just say Ernest T. Bass, you can scoot that ass.
Rocks through windows right now.
It's me. It's Ernest T. Goodell is. That's not Goodell. What in the God? Oh, NFL schedule release 2025.
Ooh, the schedule release. That's always interesting.
Oh, that was one of my absolute favorite shows we did last year. Honestly, was the schedule because we went through our respective teams.
Well, not only that, like we also like saw some because the last couple of years it's been really fun for the schedule release because these teams are actually being creative with it. So that's what I've been enjoying about it. For the most part. But we do have to.
And I saved everything from last year. Cap's a record keeper. I will unveil our to see what each guy's, how well we did. They are still up in the library.
I think I was spot on with the Broncos this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, good God. Who are these goddamn fucking Botox bimbos? That girl on the left, they have stretched that shit so tight it's like a gnat's ass over a snare drum. May 14th is scheduled release day.
Okay, that's Wednesday, I believe.
So that's let me pull up May. Yeah, that's a Wednesday.
You might just have to pop up a Robo Wednesday for that.
All right. Yes, we know the pick is in, you fucking curmudgeons. Get to the goddamn pick. Last time I waited this long, it was for a hand job from a three-fingered girl. All right. Come on, Goody. You can do it. You can do it, buddy. Come on, get to the podium. You can do it, buddy boy.
And the Maddie is off with.
All right, so I should see you. It is pick number 10. You should be home in time for Denver's pick. Goodell's up to the podium with the 2025 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. The Chicago Bears do select. Oh yeah. They're doing a memorial for Steve McMichael. All right. Very well deserved. Very. Okay, fine. No problem there. Mongo, thank you so much for the memories on the gridiron and in the ring. Thank you, brother. ALS is a bitch. All right. Uh, 50th anniversary of Walter Payton's selection by the Jesus Christ, Goodell. It's called a pick. Read it. Read the card, moron. Come on. You can do it. Oh, for the love of Christ. I don't know. What's worse? What takes longer? Goodell at the podium or Dev on the shitter? Bears select Colston Loveland, tight end, Michigan.
Son of a bitch! That's what we wanted! That was the tight end that we needed!
Well, not anymore. He's now playing for Chicago.
Son of a... Oh. God damn it!
Well, back to the drawing board for Peyton and the boys.
Well, I know that there's another tight end that they were looking at.
Manny, I have to say, you look so much better clean shaven. Well, actually, you're not clean shaven, but you look a lot better without the like what I got. Like, you look a lot better. Like, with the beard, you just kind of look like something's wrong. I'm sorry, I hate to.
I grow the beard out for a specific, like...
It's definitely much more of a summer thing.
I look a lot better 50 pounds lighter. You look like I'm better with less facial hair. You got a nice face. San Francisco pick is in. We've lost the Matty. Dallas has traded up. Dallas has traded up. Damn it. Messages, messages, messages. Matthew. The pick is in for the 49ers.
Okay.
The Cowboys have traded up. Yeah, the light facial hair with the side shave. Oh, damn it, he's gone. Oh, damn it, there goes the season. All righty. Yeah. Emma, I was saying that, yeah, the light facial hair with the shaved sides, excellent look. I like it. Very good. 49ers pick is in. Dallas has traded up.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. We are on commercial break. 49ers pick is in. Dallas has traded up to number 12.
Wait. So what happened? Who was supposed to pick here?
I'm pretty sure Dallas traded up. Let me. Oh, Ray, I'm sorry. You guys didn't trade up. You guys just suck that bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not used to seeing Dallas draft that high. Go fuck yourself, Jerry.
Let's see.
Yes.
What does Dallas take?
Okay, Jerry is going to look at the board and it's like, okay, who is the guy we need the absolute most? Let's not take him. Let's
Can I draft Ezekiel Elliott again?
No, because time machines don't exist.
All right. Well, what about drafting Dak Prescott again?
No.
What about Ehrman? I'm sure we can draft him again.
I wish I could shit on Dak Prescott, but I really can't. I like him as a dude.
He's not a bad quarterback either. It's just
He's not a bad quarterback, and he's a great person. Like I really like Dak Prescott, the dude. It's like it's tough for me to hate on a dude just because he plays for the Cowboys. It's like, yeah, but God, you're such a wonderful human being. It's like, yeah. Josh in the chat says nobody's perfect. Maddie is a Bronco fan. There is an example. Dallas takes Shadur Sanders. That is my prediction.
I see that happening.
Oh, just give Jerry half a chance. If he's got Shadur in prime, he will do it. Do it, you crazy old demented bastard.
First off, he's gonna bring
me the media circus. Like Dan Halen from Squidbillies. Yes.
It works for Dallas too, and not just Dallas, but Shadur as well. He's a Texas boy.
Literally, it's so crazy. That weekend you guys were down, I was just randomly listening to Squidbillies. I've still been on a Squidbilly binge.
Well, how many seasons of that show are there? They're in the double digits, aren't they?
No, the show's over. They did 13, but the last season they did without Stuart Baker voicing Early. They brought in Tracy Morgan to voice Early Kyler.
Tracy Morgan. We're thinking
Yes.
the same Tracy Morgan.
Same Tracy Morgan, yes, sir.
How did he do Early Kyler?
He didn't, and the show was canceled after that season.
Is this something that like they buried? Like, is this something I have to find? Is this final season of Squidbillies?
Oh, it exists. It's out there. It's pathetic. It's horrible. It's atrocious.
Well, because you took an actor that guaranteed doesn't know the source material, and second of all, the source material doesn't pertain to Tracy Morgan whatsoever.
Well, the thing was, Stuart Baker was a guitar player in multiple bands. He was the bass player in Billy Bob Thornton's band. He had his own local TV show. Then he started the Unknown Henson gimmick, and then got cast to play Early Kyler. Like, that was like his secondary, tertiary thing. And then he shut his mouth off very horribly. I will not defend his comments. They were reprehensible, in my opinion. Okay, the pick is in for San Francisco.
Okay, so Dallas traded down with San Fran.
No, it looks no. Dallas is still where they were picking 12th. I thought they traded up.
Okay. I thought you said they traded with
the 11th pick, Mikel Williams, edge rusher, Georgia, to San Francisco.
Oh, the fucking 300-pounder.
The big boy. The Wag'em.
Where did he go? The 49ers?
Yes.
So, okay, let me get this straight. Is he on the same side or the opposite side of fucking Bosa?
Opposite side of Bosa. So you now have
fucking
demolition tag team.
You remember that soundbite from Geno Smith 2 seasons ago, right?
Oh my God!
That's gonna be 31 quarterbacks this season.
Well, technically only 17 because they only play 17 games, and 3 of those games are division. So yeah, you're looking at probably like 13 quarterbacks.
But still, though, like
Cowboys pick us in.
Think about that. That is. Oh, that was quick.
Ray, Cowboys pick is it. Yes, the San Francisco D-line is now just 2 badass Wag'ems.
Well, not to mention, didn't they draft a fucking plug and D tackle last year?
They
that
did, yes.
Really well for them.
Josh says,
You're
whatever
not-
happens, Dallas will have another coach next season.
You're not running on San Francisco this year.
14 sacks, 27.5 tackles for loss, 9th most in Georgia history. So, yeah, you got the Bosa, you got the new big boy. Oh, God, the pick is in for Dallas. Oh, holy shit, this is going to be awesome. How is Jerry going to fuck this up? The pick is in. San Francisco D-line is now impenetrable.
Yeah, no, you're not running on San Francisco this next season.
Maddie, would you like to play quarterback and face those 2 edge rushers?
Quick question. Who's my tight end and who's my running back? Because that ball's not staying in my hand for long.
With the 12th pick in the 2025 draft, the Dallas Cowboys select
Shedeur?
Tyler Booker, guard, Alabama.
you say out of?
Alabama.
That's the guy that fucking Jalen Milroe ran 20 touchdowns behind last year. That if they're wanting to run the tush push off to the right, that's who they wanted to pick. Because if you're gonna run like up the gut, that's the type of guard you want. He's fast and he's big.
Jerry.
It's not a bad pick, but not at all what we expected from Dallas.
It's not a bad pick. I mean, he's a hell of a player. I was expecting Dallas to draft, a running back or a wide receiver
I think we were really expecting them to fuck up and go with Shedeur. Like, honestly, I think we were expecting
Shedeur still has not been picked. Oh, Miami is on the clock. They have 6:40 left. Shedeur Sanders is still on the. Shedeur is doing the Aaron Rodgers. He is free falling.
Fuck, where's he gonna go now?
Okay, so 13 is Miami. 13 is Miami. 14 is Indianapolis. 15 is Atlanta. Cardinals 16, Bengals 17.
Indy, I can see going for a quarterback because they've got the most mid-quarterback battle going into the offseason.
I'm looking at Seattle and Pittsburgh. Those are the two teams I'm looking at that could draft him.
Seattle's not going to go grab a quarterback. They just signed Sam Darnold for 4 years.
They did?
Yeah, they were the ones that picked up Sam Darnold, remember?
No, I don't remember, Maddie. I have drank since then.
So I don't see him going to Seattle. They just locked down Sam Darnold.
So Pittsburgh might trade up just to secure him.
Well, they wouldn't have to trade up because there are two other quarterbacks that are, in my eyes, better than Shedeur. I know I'm really high on this Jalen Milroe kid, and if he flops, then it's another one that flopped. But I think Jalen Milroe is different.
Last year, look at, looking at Washington, we all, were like, this is, Jaden Daniels, pretty good kid, and then we're like, oh yeah, this guy's good at football.
He didn't expect Jaden Daniels nor Bo Nix to be as good as they were first year.
I didn't expect Bo Nix to be able to wipe himself.
Dude, I didn't expect Bo Nix to break the rookie fucking passing touchdown record. Him and Jaden Daniels did that.
I like Bo Nix. I just hate his fucking coach so much. And it's not that Peyton's a bad coach. I just think he's a fucking prick.
See, I love Sean Payton. That man's going to get us a Super Bowl.
Well, wish in one hand, Shedeur in the other.
And I don't have either.
Denver's going to be fine.
So who's next on the clock?
Miami is on the clock. They still have not put their pick in.
Okay, let's break this down. Offensive line is a must.
Yeah, you might think that.
But
the pick is in. The pick is in.
But do they see Tua sustaining in the NFL? Could they be the ones to go grab a quarterback here?
I really like Tua just as a dude, but it's like, brother, man, you're. I don't want to see you just
This isn't a career decision. This isn't a career decision. This is a life decision. But does Miami try to force the hand here? Do they go grab a quarterback? I don't see it.
No.
They're grabbing offensive line.
Yeah, they don't need to do that. Josh, which quarterback accepted then declined to go to the draft this year? Was it Jackson Dart?
Wait, accepted and then declined. Was that the? Oh no, it was a. I want to say it was a Big East kid. I can't remember.
Me pizza is in the oven. I think there were several guys who didn't attend the combine this year.
Yeah, but I think what Josh was asking is there was a quarterback that like declared himself for the draft, and then right towards the playoffs he retracted.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, Josh, at all. It's not ringing any bells. So we are back from commercial break. Miami's pick is in.
Carson Beck. That's who it was.
Yeah. Well, he tore his ACL, didn't he?
Well, Carson Beck declared for the draft in December, but later withdrew and entered the transfer portal.
So it looks like I'm looking at ESPN's best available. They are all defensive guys except for the tight end out of Penn State. It is all defensive guys at this point, which I know Maddie probably wants that tight end.
Josh, it was Carson Beck from Georgia, who is now playing his senior year at Miami.
Smart move. I've been to Miami. The weather's great. It's phenomenal.
It's got to be good during college football season too, right?
No, I went there for I spent a New Year's Eve in Miami one year.
I bet that was incredible.
4 days in Miami New Year's, going to see Fish 4 nights in a row, a lot of hallucinogens, a lot of alcohol. That was a fun time. I will not lie. I remember very much, but also very little. Okay, the pick is in.
Could they take Cam Scatabo?
With the 13th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle, Michigan.
Okay. With them, I believe they traded their defensive tackle to you guys last year, right? Or you picked him up in the offseason?
No, it was a trade.
Okay, so no, that's a good pick for Miami because they did trade one of their dogs to you guys last year.
And it did us so much fucking good.
Dude, you guys are a shit team. What did you expect? Hey, you can at least take pride in knowing that the White Sox took the first series against the Red Sox this year. I don't know how, but they did.
Well, my beloved White Sox, as I pat my banner here that I've had for years and years. Actually, we had this discussion in our work chat the other day. Yeah, we're dog shit. Oh God, we are horrible. I will say, and we have, for some reason, right now at work, we've got like a nice contingent of baseball fans. We were just kind of marveling, honestly, like, I mean, I wasn't because, I predicted it, but Boston's doing damn good this year, and I thought they would. The pick is in for the Colts.
Wait, we haven't even gotten the announcement. Oh, no, we did get the announcement for Miami.
Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle, Michigan.
The pick is in for Indy. This is a weird one. They need weapons.
They need a quarterback.
Well, dude, it's your quarterback is going to have to run around and try to make shit happen like Anthony Richardson tried last year when you don't have a fucking weapon. When your main wide receiver is Alec Pierce, something is wrong.
Well, also, didn't the owner of the Colts, Jim Irsay, didn't he croak or something?
No, Irsay's fine. I think Irsay's still alive.
That guy is
I'm gonna effort this. Jim Irsay.
Jim Irsay, like that dude. And
He's still alive.
no bullshit, Jim Irsay. I love you as a music fan, like because he's like a guitar guy. Like he purchases $1 million guitars at auctions of like famous guitar players. Like he's a music nut. I love that for you, Jim Irsay. But dude, you suck at running a team. Goodell's to the podium. Colts pick is in with the 14th pick in the 2025 draft. The Indianapolis Colts select Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State.
So there's the two tight ends. Cool. Thanks. Oh my God! It sucks having a decent draft pick this year.
Hey, it's your first time back. You know, you've come into the first round. You know, it's been a couple of years. You know, we're glad to see you, but we're not just gonna put you at the head of the table. You know, it's
dude. When we won a Super Bowl, we had a decent draft pick that next year. Like we had 18th or something, which is how we got Paxton Lynch the next year.
And that worked out just wonderful.
No, it didn't. I had to somehow. He was worse than Tim Tebow, and Tim Tebow threw a duck at practice, and that was on camera.
I will say this: Paxton Lynch did win me a nice bet one day. I will say he did win me a bet one night. So I can't shit on him too much, but
okay.
So Atlanta Falcons are on the clock. They have right at 6 minutes.
I don't even know what Atlanta does here.
No, they've got a good line. They've got a decent quarterback. They've got some weapons. I would say
linebacker.
Either linebacker or corner, because we've still got some good corners left.
They still have some young good. They still have some young corners.
Let me refresh here.
They have not had a linebacker, like a legitimate solid linebacker, in 5 seasons, Cap.
Literally every position, I'm looking at ESPN's next 10 picks are all edge rushers, DTs, or cornerback.
Who do they have Denver taking?
Okay, so we're on pick 15. Denver has 20th, so 16, 78. So 5 picks from now. 2, 3. James Pierce, edge rusher, Tennessee.
I'll take an edge rusher. I won't lie. I'll take an edge rusher. Oh, we're going to draft a running back. Oh.
Which is pointless because Sean Payton hates to run the ball. That's my bitch with...
We tried last year. Javonte Williams just didn't want to run.
No, that's not the problem. The problem is Sean Payton, his offense is not conducive to running the ball. He will not give a player more than like 10, 15 touches a game. He will not fucking run the rock. It all has to be his quarterback, his system, his scheme, him just... Oh, my cum just tastes so good. Oh, my offensive system. I threw it 50 times.
Who's the next best tight end?
The next tight end up, let me... so that would be Elijah Arroyo, tight end from Miami.
He wasn't bad.
He is projected. he is projected to be a high second rounder.
Yeah, I was about to be like, he's not a first-round pick.
Yeah, he is projected to be like an early second rounder.
But
The
I
next
can see
pick
him
on the
going
board, like
higher.
as far as best, is Javon Walker, linebacker from Georgia.
See,
But
Atlanta needs a linebacker. If Atlanta doesn't go linebacker, last year they hit all of us in the jaw. Last year they had all of us shocked.
Atlanta still has not picked yet. They are under 3 minutes. Could there be a trade going on?
Dude, it's crazy that we're already halfway through this shit.
I'm not complaining. It's nice to have things move quick.
I mean, it means that we should be out of here by like 8:30.
There's still it's 8:40. Well, it's 8:43 Captain time.
Your time.
Let's see. Damn laundry. What's downstairs? What's upstairs? Let's see. Has anything happened? Atlanta still has not put their pick in. We may be getting a trotty here. Or a trade, as they say in France. Less than 90 seconds for Atlanta. Clock a ticking, bitches. And they've gone to commercial. Oh, what is Atlanta going to do?
They need defense, like defensive front. But knowing how they did it last year, they're probably going to go draft like running back.
The pick is in, the pick is in, the pick is in, the pick is in. Which means Arizona is now on the clock. We are awaiting the pick from Les Falconers.
Arizona, they need like a safety or something. They need a secondary.
It wouldn't hurt. They need a lot of help on defense.
Yeah, because I'd say they're fairly set on offense. You've got an explosive quarterback, the highest receiving tight end from last year. Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna fucking go off this year. Like their offense is pretty powerful.
Marvin Harrison Jr., I'm starting to think bust.
I don't think bust. I think he didn't get thrown to enough. Because there were games that he literally only got targeted once, and he would have a catch in that game.
The problem is he's got a shitty quarterback.
See, I like Kyler. I think he can get a lot done with his legs that most quarterbacks couldn't. And he's
But
got
again,
arm.
for Harrison Jr., he needs the throw, not the go.
if Kyler can draw, the attention off, he can get Marvin Harrison open. This feels like one of those booking situations where I'm like, just give me the fucking playbook.
That was a crazy ass dream the other night. I normally I don't remember my dreams that vividly, but it was as I texted it to you, it was like pretty much straight as I remembered it as best I could. It's like Maddie and I have the book for a wrestling promotion. Oh, we're meeting like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Gonna write the show for the night. Oh, let's go get some lunch. Pick is in. Atlanta selects Jalon Walker, linebacker, Georgia.
That's the right pick, Atlanta. That's what you should have did last year.
Well, they needed some insurance for first cousins, as Uncle Shan would call him.
Hey, you brought up Uncle Shannon. Did you hear the shit going on with him right now?
I heard the shit. I have not investigated the shit, but I have heard of the shit. Being that it's Uncle Shan, I'm reserving all judgment because I love Uncle Shan.
I don't know what happened. It just threw me out, but I'm back.
I was saying I have heard, I have not investigated, but as you know, I love Uncle Shan.
Oh, dude, me too, which is why I laughed my ass off whenever he put out text messages literally as soon as the accusations came out.
I have no clue other than it's some kind of an OnlyFans horse hockey thing.
OnlyFans hookup is the best way to put it.
Well, I've had friends in the, shall we say, adult entertainment industry who did the OnlyFans, the whatever, and I will not speak ill of them. Uncle Shan is a single adult man. If he hooks up with an of-age adult, irregardless of their profession, do I give a flying fuck? No, I do not.
Yeah, no, Cap, it's one of those things that, like, you're going to sit down and read, and it's going to be weird when you read it, but, like, nothing's going to come of it.
It's like, okay, if Uncle Shan had done something with someone he shouldn't have done something with, okay, fine. I will be pissed. It's like, I'm not going to throw shade on an adult male for hooking up with an adult female in a consenting, why in the name of God should I have any issues there?
So the thing is woman is claiming that there was some non-consensual things that went down.
Okay.
But as soon as that claim and accusations came out, Shannon released text messages and shit.
Which does not surprise me because Uncle Shan is a smart dude, and I really I do not see him engaging in non-consensual activities. I do not buy it.
Yeah, it's whenever you get the chance to read it, like after the stream, it's gonna be interesting read for you.
Now, just as in 1994, nobody believed OJ was capable of what he did, or what we were led to believe. But irregardless, at the same time, I'm not going to. I don't buy Uncle Shan doing that shit. I really don't.
No, me either.
He does not seem the type. Like, if I heard that shit about Logan Paul, all right, yeah, I'm pretty much gonna believe that. Uncle Shan, though, he's a man, not a boy, not a whatever. Uncle Shan's a man. And I really have a lot of difficulty believing he would engage in unconsensual activities.
Again, after I read everything, it seems like this is like nothing's gonna come of it. Like, yeah.
So the pick is in for Arizona. We are awaiting
It's got to be a
the Goodell.
play. Corner. It's got to be like secondary for Arizona, right?
I mean, they've got Patrick Peterson, but he is not,
He just retired.
Yeah. Oh, he just retired? Oh, I did not hear that.
He just retired. So they got to go like cornerback or something. Yeah, no, Cap, me too. I was like, damn, Patrick Peterson, he retired? And then I was like, wait, Patrick Peterson was on Madden 12.
Goodell is at the podium. The Cardinals pick is in. The Arizona Cardinals select Walter Nolan, defensive tackle, Ole Miss.
Okay, then.
Ray, I like the Cowboys pick. Maddie, are your Nuggets going to beat the Clippers? Will the Lakers beat Minnesota? NBA, I am ignorant to, Ray. That is Maddie's department.
Right now, James Harden and Kawhi Leonard are playing out of this world. Like, they're playing like their younger selves. If they can be consistent and stay healthy, then yes, the Clippers beat Denver in this series because we don't have a bench. We do not have a good bench that backs up our starting five, which our starting five is fantastic. As for the Lakers and the T-Wolves, that's a hard one. I really like the Timberwolves. Like, Anthony Edwards is an animal. But something tells me LeBron and Luka might get a championship this year.
Timberwolves have been like scratching at it like year after year after like getting close.
Well, dude, they were the team that was built to beat the Nuggets. Like, they beat us out of the playoffs last year. They were meant to.
But I will say I kind of think LeBron and Luka.
Yeah, adding Luka to the Lakers was like a line of Tony Khan's cocaine. Like, that shit is getting the Lakers sprung.
Pure shot. Again, going back to Squidbillies. I did not know this. The guy who sings the theme song for Squidbillies.
Yeah.
My dreams are all dead and buried.
Yeah.
That's the same country singer from Waco I was telling you about, Billy Joe Shaver, who I said, like,
Really?
yeah, Maddie, you should check this guy out. Like, he's passed away, was a great songwriter. He wrote the theme song for Squidbillies. And he had a cameo in one episode where Early was trying to like run drugs and illegal aliens. And he was like, well, you've got 130 pounds of dead hooker. And from what I can tell, another 30 to 45 illegal aliens. And from 3 keys of pure China white, Colombian. The pick is in for Cincinnati. The Bengals pick is in.
Okay. If they go anything other than offensive line, whoever's in that war room needs to get fucking 10 lashes. Biblical style.
Billy Joe Shaver actually, and this is why I said, because you and I are such big fans of Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings, a lot of outlaw country guys. Billy Joe Shaver went on trial for shooting a motherfucker and got off.
Was it a make my day law?
Kind of, sorta. He would just gotten back from his wedding in Las Vegas, which he had married the same woman for the third time.
Are these after divorces or are these vow renewals?
Divorces. And this dude at this ramshackle joint in Waco starts fucking with him, and apparently he didn't know who Billy Joe was. Billy Joe was notorious for always carrying a Derringer in his cowboy boot, which is like a 22 caliber, 2-round.
Small one.
Yeah, what Billy Joe called his pop gun. And this guy pulled a knife. Billy Joe pulled a gun. Dude caught a bullet in the face. Went on trial and got acquitted.
Now, before we continue with that, if you have been married, or if you have been married 3 times after divorces, and it is by chance to the same woman, you might be a redneck.
Billy Joe Shaver was married 6 times to 2 different women.
Man, he had to have had a really good dick to him.
Man.
There had to have been something. There had to have been something to him that just kept him coming back. Either that or his just supplier was that good.
Oh, I mean, he never shied away from. I mean, he literally he wrote an entire song or an entire album of songs for Waylon Jennings in the early 1970s, and he literally met Waylon Jennings in the bathroom of an RV at Willie Nelson's 4th of July picnic while he was high on acid.
Alrighty then.
The Bengals pick his end.
Offensive lineman. Especially after Alex Mack went to the fucking Raiders.
All right, Goodell, what do you got for us? Next up is Seattle and then Tampa Bay.
And those are picks what, respectively?
18 and 19.
Oh, Denver's almost
The
done,
Bengals
boys.
select Shamar Stewart, edge rusher, Texas A&M.
Oh my God, Cincinnati, you fucking idiots! Are you trying to kill Joe Burrow?
Rub some dirt on it, kid.
Oh my God. Okay. No, I'm still not okay. Cincinnati, what the fuck is wrong with you? Cap, you're muted.
Seattle has less than 5 minutes left on the clock.
Okay. Do they go wide receiver? Who's the top best available wide receiver right now? Just because they, you lost
Matthew Golden out of Texas.
Oh, the fastest receiver in the fucking draft.
Pete Carroll. You never know.
You pair him with Jackson Smith and Jigba on the other side. That's a pretty good duo. I don't think it's as good as DK Metcalf and JSN, but other than that, what else would Seattle go for? I mean, new head coach, new system. They just got Sam Darnold.
Oh, actually, I forgot. No, Pete Carroll. He went back to. He's back, but he's in Vegas. He's not in Seattle. Good God.
Yeah, I was about to say he's your head coach. You have a fossil for a head coach.
And not Jim Fossil, who actually took the Giants to a Super Bowl.
Isn't Carroll the oldest coach in the NFL?
Oh, by far. Carroll's getting close to 80. Has to be. Ray has a question. Will Jimmy Butler play for the Warriors after the injury?
Oh shit! I didn't even know Jimmy got hurt. If he's out for the series, I think he was only on a 1-year deal. So unless the Warriors keep him around, I don't know the type of money that Golden State has, but
Seattle is under 3 minutes. 19 is Tampa Bay. 20 is Denver.
Now, I will say I'm very interested in just how well Golden State has worked with Jimmy Butler being added to the team. Like, it seems like it was the piece that Steph Curry needed to have as like an actual secondary star player.
The pick is in for Seattle.
Okay. I don't see wide receiver. I really don't see them picking wide receiver until next round. Defensive line, maybe? Maybe bolster that offensive line?
So they've got Sam Darnold now with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And Tyler Lockett, I guess he's still breathing.
And you still have the two-headed dragon of Charbonnet and Big Boy Pants.
Kenneth Walker.
Yep.
Your favorite fantasy player.
Dude, that year he put forward 2 years ago was incredible.
With Sam Darnold, honestly, I'm either picking secondary or I'm picking offensive line. Sam Darnold can be a good quarterback. We saw it with Minnesota. But he has to have everything working. Seattle's pick is in. Is Goodell coming to the podium, or are they just jerking us off?
Now, I think Seattle has all the pieces like Minnesota does. They've got a good run game. They've got good
Goodell is at the podium.
Solid tight end. They need to bolster that offensive line.
With the 2025 pick, 18th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Gray Zabel, guard, North Dakota State.
Oh, big corn-fed motherfucker.
Protect the Darnold.
And specifically a left guard. That's the blind side. That's what you need to protect for Darnold because he don't need to be seeing ghosts again.
Oh my God, that was the greatest mic'd up ever.
It's like I'm seeing ghosts out there. The fuck do you mean, Sam?
Bill Belichick literally had one of his nuts in one hand, the other nut in the other hand, and was just milking him like a fucking cow that night.
All right, so what team is next, you said?
Tampa Bay is on the clock. They have just under 7 minutes. And then after that is Denver.
Well, both of the top two tight ends win. I wouldn't be mad if we got the kid from Miami. I just think it's too early in the draft to grab him.
Gray Zabel. That isn't. Well, North Dakota State, you know, he's a wag'em.
Oh yeah, big old country boy.
I mean, what's the population of North Dakota? Like 5?
I don't know. Thinking about it, Denver could do with another edge rusher to go on the other side of Zach Allen.
Or
Which,
if
by the
they
way,
draft, or if they went corner to pair with Pat Surtain,
I wouldn't be mad with that either.
like literally shut down both sides of the field because right
Very
now,
similar to Talib and Harris.
Matty, the next two, this is according to ESPN, the next two best guys are both cornerbacks. So we could be seeing.
I would not be mad if we got another Pat Surtain level cornerback. But we got Surtain with the number 2 overall pick. So
If you can literally shut down both sides of the field, that helps. They can't do anything except over the middle.
it does. Well, even if you go over the middle, we've got very underrated safeties. Like, both of our safeties are pretty damn good. Ain't nowhere near Justin Simmons. I miss you.
The pick is in for Tampa Bay. Matty, get over it. He's gone.
Dude, he still led the Falcons in interceptions. I couldn't be happier.
So you could have had Simmons, Surtain, and another, like basically like the Devil's triad in your secondary.
Well, if you look at it, I think Simmons is in his 10th season this year.
Sounds right.
So I don't even know if he would be there much longer or if he's even going to be healthy this year.
Put the lotion in the fucking basket. Matty needs his Denver secondary of death.
I'd be happy with secondary. Again, another edge rusher to pair with Zach Allen would be awesome. But this is Sean Payton. I'm interested to see what he got us. Bo Nix and Troy Franklin. You brought 2 guys in from the same team to pair into the new same system. And you're going to develop them together. I'm interested to see how he's going to go about this draft.
If I'm Sean Payton, and this is just me, if I'm Sean Payton and I've got Bo Nix, I've seen he can do some shit. I'm thinking, first off, protect him. Secondly, give him weapons.
Get him a running back. He needs someone to actually hand the ball off to.
This is a great running back draft. The problem is there's not first rounders.
No, they're all second, third, and fourth rounders, but they're all going to. I don't say all, but like 4 or 5 of these guys are going to have long careers in the NFL.
So there are 2 running backs projected either into the first round or high second round. Omarion Hampton, North Carolina. Trayvon Henderson, Ohio State.
Oh.
Those are the 2 next projected running backs.
Damn, so Cam Scatabo fell out of the top 2. Scatabo is the running back from, I believe, Ole Miss. By the way, that Ole Miss team was pretty good when it came to seniors. I mean, got some high-level draft picks this year.
Shedeur Sanders is still on the board. Who is going to take him?
Denver? Sean. Don't. Sean. We got Bo. There's no need for it.
Where do you see Milroe going? Cap, how is Tom Brady doing, you think? Tom Brady has a huge ass mess to clean up, but how good he's doing, I mean, I'm reserving judgment. It's just way too early. Goodell is at the podium. Tampa Bay's pick is in.
At this point, Milrow's going to go somewhere that's got a meeting a backup, I guess.
19th pick, Tampa Bay selects Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Okay. That kid is impressive, too.
More weapons for Baker.
Ooh. Not one of the fastest receivers in this draft, but damn near one of the best route runners.
Baker, he ain't much, but he's all they've got. And what he can do gets them to the playoffs. Somehow he gets them there.
Baker Mayfield is your typical underdog. You don't expect him to do shit, but he's always going to put up some impressive numbers because he's playing in that role.
Baker, what was the example I was using? The other day in the group chat at work. Denver is on the clock, less than 5 minutes to go. I compared Baker to yard sale Jared Goff. He ain't that great. But if you surround him with everything he needs, he can get you there.
Hey,
He is yard sale Jared Goff.
Weren't the Buccaneers the only team to beat the Lions in the regular season?
I believe they lost twice.
I think you might be right. Because I think, because them in Minnesota was a 15-2 versus 15-2. I'm pretty sure.
Denver is under 4 minutes. Still waiting.
Oh, please don't fuck this up.
So, based upon ESPN's calculations, clock continues to run. Best available is Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan. Jahdae Barone, cornerback, Texas. Derek Harmon, defensive tackle, Oregon. James Pierce, edge rusher, Texas. Maxwell Hairston, Kentucky cornerback. Jahad Campbell, Alabama edge rusher.
Wait. That Kentucky quarterback is above both Jalen Milroe and Shedeur?
Yep. We are under 3 minutes for Denver's pick. Are they trading?
Yeah, listen out for a trade, guys. If we can get something as a trade compensation, I'd be okay with that. Because I honestly don't know where we're going to go with this.
Matty hasn't got a first-round pick in years. Tickle his taint a little bit.
We had one last year. That's how we got Bo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And it was magical. He's like a leprechaun, just not ginger.
So Elora must be a huge fan. All right, we are approaching less than 2 minutes for the Denver Broncos. We are under 2 minutes for Denver. Next up is Pittsburgh, behind them the Chargers.
We kind of did fly through this draft. I'm very much appreciative.
We're 2 hours and 16 minutes since the broadcast started. If you took out the opening ceremonies, we're like right at 2 hours.
So when is Green Bay drafting?
Green Bay, they have 23rd.
Okay, so they're close. I just want to know because, as we know, our good friend gets to fulfill a lifelong dream.
I don't know if it's tonight, though, because he's doing a stream tonight.
Is he streaming tonight?
He's streaming tonight, so I'm guessing if he's streaming from his home, he's not there at Lambeau.
I don't know, because I thought he posted pictures of the stadium. I mean, that could be pictures from old pictures, so.
Unless they're doing like a live feed in. What is he going to do? Like,
all
do
a
like
Pat McAfee show at WrestleMania?
Oh, God, that was the... Just never do WrestleMania in Vegas. Just don't do it.
I do feel Vegas had to have a fucking toll on the production. Or not the production, but like the talent itself. However, I will say, night 2 was very, very much enjoyable. To whereas
Steve
night
Austin
1,
couldn't even find the ramp.
That was hilarious. That was funny as fuck. And then that same night, someone gets hit by a fucking production golf cart that was, out of the stadium.
Oh, jeez.
I will say, it was still enjoyable to me. Night 2, at least. Night 1, me and Devin were laughing at shit.
There were 2 good matches. Night 1, I liked the triple threat main event. Then
And
night
did you like
2,
the triple threat of night 2?
the triple threat women's of night 2. The 4 Broncos pick is in.
All right. Yeah, I was about to say, you had to have enjoyed that Fatal 4-Way. You had to have enjoyed Dominic Mysterio getting...
Yes, I did. I mean, I like seeing Dominic do that. And I love seeing Braun Breaker now with Heyman.
No, I love seeing Braun Breaker just where he is as a whole. Him, Heyman, and Seth. Dude, I don't think I could ever have thought of a, charismatic heel with a heavy like Braun Breaker.
So the Broncos have some pumpkin-headed kid out there to make the pick. Also, I have heard Becky Lynch may be joining the new Dangerous Alliance. Seth, Becky, Braun. So they are at the podium. We are awaiting this bowl-cutted kid to make the pick. With the 20th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Jahdae Barron, cornerback, Texas University.
I'll take it. Didn't that kid have like 9 interceptions last year?
So basically, it's going to be Pat Surtain on one side, Barone on the other side. Nothing down the sides.
Yeah, your 1 and 2 is shut down basically. Now I'm interested to see what we go tomorrow. How we go about tomorrow.
Steelers are on the clock under 6 minutes.
All right. Is this where we see Shedeur Sanders get drafted?
22 is Chargers. 23 is Packers. I think we might be getting Shedeur. You may be right, Maddie. You may be right, brother.
What if Shedeur falls out of the first round completely?
Deion Sanders will walk up to Abraham Lincoln's statue on the Capitol Rotunda and whip out his dick and urinate on it.
Well, did Shedeur redshirt his freshman year? Does that mean that he could logistically rescind and go back for one more year of college?
No, once you declare, well, again, I'm not sure how it's changed now with the portal, whatever, but it used to be the rule: once you declare and hire an agent, you are no longer an amateur. So you are at that point.
But I do feel like the NIL does change that, especially with like agents and shit.
I mean, technically he could. I mean, they retired his jersey with an 8-9 record. Steelers are under 5 minutes. Broncos draft a corner.
I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Steelers pick is in. Steelers pick is in.
They didn't take their time with that.
This is gonna be hilarious. I wish. Where is Tree's stream? Oh my god!
Oh yeah, pull up your Tree stream for you because I want.
Yeah, he's streaming with 5 points tonight.
I bet 5 Point is happy with Abdul Carter.
Well, damn it. Oh, it's probably the clickbait stream.
Oh, okay, they're doing clickbait right now. That makes sense.
This pick is in for the Steelers.
And if they don't go quarterback, and if they don't pick up Aaron Rodgers, Greg, I hope you're happy with Mason Rudolph.
The Pittsburgh Steelers select Derek Harmon, defensive tackle, Oregon University.
Okay, they did need help on the D-line. And Shedeur falls further. Remember how, like, 3 weeks ago, like, even whenever I was down there, it was projected that both Travis Hunter and Shedeur were going to go within like 3 picks of each other.
So Harmon to the Steelers. Man, where is? I'm trying to find their stream, but nothing's coming up. That is odd. Well, anyway, Shedeur is still on the board. Okay, well there's the link straight from. Okay, there we go. So I got Tree's stream pulled up.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers gone to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think that's what that tells me. Is that they've...
Tree has his arms stretched out like Jesus Christ on the cross. Tree, I feel so good. Thank God we didn't make a stupid pick. Tree looks
All right, so who's up
relieved.
next?
They didn't draft Shador. There is a God.
I guarantee you, Greg Cherry is feeling the exact same way right now. I'm actually going to text him. Are you happy you didn't draft Shador?
Tree is fucking wasted, but he's very happy. I'm going to shoot him a message.
Yeah, I just messaged Greg. Are you happy you didn't draft Shador?
So 5 Point Vids is putting a plunger on his head. Tree's putting a plunger on it. What is with the plungers here? What the fuck is? Okay, this thing is like degenerating very fast into a.
Cap, you're like, I'm scared.
You're scared.
You're like, they're all putting plungers on their heads. I'm getting scared.
Plungers are not a good thing in clickbait. Are you still in your car?
Yes, Alora's asleep, and I didn't want to react loudly.
Oh. Well, Chargers are on the clock. They have less than 4 minutes. Nothing has come in yet. I told Tree he now gets to live another day.
I'm back. I don't know what happened.
Maddie back. Oh, Tree is dancing. Tree is dancing.
We
Oh
have a
my
happy
God.
tree.
He is twerking. Tree is twerking.
Okay.
Oh.
So for the last 10 picks, we have the Chargers, Green Bay, Minnesota, Houston, the Rams, Baltimore, Detroit, Commies, Buffalo, Kansas City, Philly.
Yep. Well, we know. Remember last year, a certain team traded with Kansas City to move Kansas City up so they could get their wide receiver of the future. Is another team going to take that same bait?
I might physically assault someone if Kansas City fucking gets Matthew Golden.
Well, let's just be happy the fact that we got to get through a Super Bowl without well done Patty hoisting another Lombardi.
I mean, yeah, I'll take it.
We can't have everything, Matthew. We have to take our victories where we can.
No, but I can still be upset about things.
So, best available: Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan; Mike Green, edge, Marshall; let me see here. James Pierce, edge rusher, Tennessee; Maxwell Hairston, cornerback, Kentucky; Jahad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama; Mike Green, edge rusher, Marshall; Amarian Hampton, running back. There's still 2 running backs projected to go in the next 12 picks. Dos y dos.
Well,
Clock is running out on the Chargers. They have 40 seconds left, and no pick has been put in.
They gotta have a pick. There's no way we have a pick missed. It would totally be a
Harbaugh might have been distracted by his PB&J and glass of milk that he has to have 3 times a day.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with having 3 peanut butters and jelly a day. And milk makes your bones strong.
Clock is running down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's no way they actually let it expire.
Pick is in. Chargers pick is in.
I was about to be like, there's 0 chance that they let it expire.
Harbaugh ain't that damn dumb. You realize we live in a world where Kansas City has 3 Super Bowls, Philadelphia has 2, and they've all come in less than the last decade? That is the world we live in, Matthew.
My heart hurts. I mean, the NFL just...
Mine too, but that's because we both have hypertension.
Valid. But the NFL, on of all things, April Fool's Day is the day that they chose to announce it. They have recognized all of the past, NFL championships that were not Super Bowls. Meaning that the Cleveland Browns now have 6 recognized NFL championships.
6 recognized championships, but not 6 recognized hunks of jewelry.
Or no.
I know that's on the wrong finger, but
I think it's 8 recognized championships now.
It's just so tough to configure that stuff before the merger.
Mm-hmm.
Because 1966. No, was it? No, 67. 67 was the first Super Bowl. Goodell's at the podium. The Chargers select Omarion Hampton, running back, North Carolina.
Wow. Okay.
Harbaugh went for his boy.
I was about to say, that goes to show what Harbaugh was looking for in the draft. A weapon.
He's got the offensive line.
Yeah,
that offensive line is pretty damn good.
I'm looking at those wide receivers that got fucking cement in their gloves.
Harbaugh don't worry about wide receivers. O-line, D-line, run back.
He is going to run the hell out of the ball.
Packers are on the clock. They have less than 7 minutes. After them, it is Minnesota at 24, Houston at 20. What is Houston? You would have to think offensive line to protect, but there's not an offensive line. Well, Josh Simmons, Ohio State, is, let's see, after this most recent pick, what does that move him up to? He's within striking distance for Houston once we get to their pick. So nothing wrong with taking an offensive lineman to protect your boy. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, absolutely not.
Omarion Hampton, the last 2 seasons, 30 combined touchdowns, nearly 3,000 yards.
Good Lord.
That's
He's got legs, and they work.
and he's in the same division now.
Oh, I don't like that.
You now have to defend him twice a season.
You do too, bitch.
We couldn't defend shit if we tried. I'm not worried.
All right, so Green Bay.
I am so much
Minnesota.
in I've gone beyond desperation and despair. I am just now in this weird point as a Raiders fan where it's like, you just kicked us in the nuts for the third straight time. Our balls are numb, bitch. You can't hurt us any more than you already have. We have nothing.
I mean, to be fair, there was that one year that you guys had an insane record going into the playoffs, and then did absolutely dog shit. Like what that was 4 or 5 years ago.
That was 2016 when Carr broke his leg in the game on Christmas Day. We were 12-4, 13-3. Carr broke his leg in a game we were well ahead in, and they didn't take him out. And we limped into the playoffs with some jabroni at quarterback and got annihilated on the road against Houston. So Denver got a DT. Raiders got a running back. What will the Ravens do?
Okay, my phone decided to kick me out. What happened?
No, I was asking. So Broncos got a DT. Raiders got a running back. What do the Ravens do?
Well, they got a run game. They got an offensive line. They got a tight end that's solid still in Isaiah Likely. I think the offense is good. They just got to bolster that defense. They lost Patrick Queen last year, right?
Which hurt them. I knew it was going to hurt them. I didn't know it was going to hurt them that much.
So what? Interior linebacker? Or was Queen an outside linebacker?
Queen's a middle linebacker.
Yeah, so they need someone to, because Roquan Smith is still good, but they were getting beat over the middle, and Patrick Queen had interceptions to him.
If I'm Baltimore, I'm either picking a defensive stud or I'm getting Lamar a legit weapon.
Now, a legit weapon, like, they've got wide receivers. I know some of them are old. I mean, Nelson Aguilar is still fucking playing.
Matthew Golden is still on the board, though, Maddie.
They could get him before Kansas City, and that would be awesome.
Packers are under 2 minutes, still have not made a pick.
Who does Green Bay go? Wide receiver? Maybe. I know Grossi was talking cornerback.
Jair, he's not what.
And they don't have Tre'Davious White anymore either.
And the best available is a cornerback from Michigan, Will Johnson. So I could definitely see corner here.
And Detroit didn't trade up to steal it.
The pick is in for Green Bay.
Oh, for Tom Grassi's gray hairs, let it be a fucking cornerback.
Grossi actually doesn't really have any gray though. He's like younger than I am.
During the this week in the NFL, or this week in the NFL series, he let his gray show a little more.
Thus far, I don't have any gray, but a friend of mine I grew up with, like we were in Boy Scouts together in like third, fourth grade. He was already dyeing his hair like freshman year of college.
Oh, poor man.
And about 4 or 5 years ago, after he got married and had his second kid, he was like, "Dude, I'm fucking done. Forget it." Just started letting it go, and it's like, "Yeah, you're the same age as me, and you're just completely gray." The pick is in for Green Bay.
Also, Greg said he's surprised by the fact that they didn't go Shador, but instead of defensive tackle, he would have taken an offensive tackle.
Well, they can still sign Ernest T. Bass, so let's not just give up all hope. So Packers president and CEO Mark Murphy there to call the choice, which the draft is in Green Bay this year, so they're getting their
Makes
flowers. Where is my damn lighter? Oh, there it is. I've actually started this week trying to make a conscious effort to actually start writing out my recipes as best as I can.
That's smart.
I've always been horrible about that just because it's just kind of like a taste and feel, but like actually trying to put pen to paper so that my nephews, once they grow up, can actually make some decent meatballs and tomato sauce. With the 23rd pick, the Green Bay Packers select Matthew Golden, wide receiver, Texas.
I don't think Tom Grossi would be upset with that pick. Green Bay just went and got the fastest receiver in the draft.
I mean,
McMillan has the hands. Egbuka has the route running. Travis Hunter is Travis Hunter. But Matthew Golden has the, Hail Mary speed.
which, I mean, if anything last year, what we saw they have been such a turnstile at wide receiver the last 2 years. They've got
absolutely
3 or 4 guys who are decent, but not a legit dude.
In the last 4 years, name their number one wide receiver.
Yeah. I wish Vikings are on the clock. They are at less than 5 minutes. After them, it is Houston and then the Rams.
I don't think
Rams and Houston, I am very interested.
Hey, is this the Rams' first round pick in like fucking 4 years?
Yeah.
Since they said fuck them picks.
The pick is in for Minnesota.
Damn. They knew who they wanted.
The Rams, though, they've hit on their draft picks, man. Like second, third, fourth, fifth round guys. Like their defense, the second half of last season, they were kicking some ass. Like the Rams, the first half of last season, all like in totality, were horrible. Second half of last year, they were right back to where they should have been. Like the Rams know how to draft.
Yeah, they do.
Too bad the Raiders don't.
I don't know, man. I think Ashton Janty is going to surprise you this year. Is it going to make you guys a playoff contender? I don't know. It would be real fun if 3 of the AFC West teams got a playoff spot.
What?
Wait, there's 3 wild card teams now, right?
Yes.
So there is a possibility that all 3 other teams in the AFC West could be wild card teams.
It's possible. I'm just trying to double check a friend of mine. I was getting some confused messages. Sound like he just proposed, but I wasn't sure. I never know these things. Nobody ever tells me shit. I'm just always
dude,
left
same.
in the dark.
So what? We're on pick 24. So we got 8 more picks. The pick is
Yep.
in on this one. So 7 more.
Yeah, so we got 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Shit. They need to hurry this shit up. Night 1 of the draft don't need to be fucking 3 hours long.
Oh, they started at
Just
7
like
o'clock.
WrestleMania doesn't need 6 hours of fucking pre-show for 7.5 hours of wrestling. By the way, Cap, yes, I did count and I did watch. There was 6 hours of pre-show, 3 hours each night. Can you take a wild guess how much wrestling there was on 6 hours of pre-show?
6 hours of pre-show. I'm gonna guess we got roughly 2 hours of wrestling per night. So put it at, let's be generous, say 4.5, 5 hours.
We didn't get a single match between 6 hours of pre-show.
No, like total wrestling for the event.
For the pre-show? There was no wrestling for our pre-shows during WrestleMania. We did get 7.5 hours of wrestling though.
So the Vikings pick is in. Goodell, I think, is coming to the podium.
Hurry up, Goodell, get those ginger goblets walking.
All right. With the 24th pick, the Minnesota Vikings select
Offensive line.
Donovan Jackson, guard, Ohio State.
Oh, okay. Big boy.
Yes, that is a very, they just showed him on screen. That is a very large man.
Yeah, he's very hard to move. So, yeah, that's a very good pick, especially knowing that this could be J.J. McCarthy's, real rookie year.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, poor bastard, got hurt last year. Uh, the Giants are on the clock. There has been a trade.
Hmm. Yeah, because
Whoa.
who was supposed to go here?
It was supposed to be Houston. The Giants have traded up. Houston has traded out of the first round. So Houston has traded out of the first round. Giants have less than 4 minutes. Okay, so we have a trade. I'm trying to effort and see just what the Giants traded. No one's picked Shadur yet. Oh, 5 points
Hey,
has
this
got to be
could.
going nuts.
Oh no, Cap! This could be Shador.
Oh God, 5 points and tree. Fuck
Oh,
yes,
Cap!
let it be Shadur.
Cap!
Let
This
it
could be
be.
Shador.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be.
NFL.com has their top need as quarterback.
Oh my God, Boyce looks like he's about to have a fucking stroke. Oh my God. Oh man. They trade up. If they're not taking Shadur, who the fuck are they taking? The pick is in. The pick is in. We're on
What?
commercial.
Jackson Dart?
Tree is like, you're picking Shadur. You're picking Shadur. Points is
Hold on.
freaking out.
Hold on. It could be Shador. It could be Jackson Dart, whose stock rose immensely over the last week or so. Or it could be Jalen Milroe. We have no idea, but I think they're going quarterback.
They would have. They trade. What did they do it? Did the madmen do it? Oh my God. Oh, this is too good. This is too good. This is too good. We're still on commercial break. The pick is in for the Giants, though. So they have made their deal with the devil if they did. Damn it, Tree. Uh, Tree's like, they're going Shador, baby.
Oh, dude, I'm so interested. Their top need is quarterback.
So yeah, I just got confirmation. A friend of mine is planning on proposing. I won't say who.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're still in commercial break. Oh, if the Giants do something that just so Giants got the 25th pick, Texans got the Giants' second and third rounder this year and third rounder next year.
Wait. Can you repeat that?
Giants get Texans number one pick this year. Texans get the Giants' second and third rounder this year and their third rounder next year.
Dude, we've seen what Houston does with these package deals. They are very smart when it comes to drafting.
The pick is
Wait,
in.
hey, hold on. They got the Giants second round. That means they're about to draft as like the beginning of day 2.
Yes.
So they
They got
know
their
who
second
they
and
want.
third rounder. Their second and
They
third rounder
know-
this year.
Houston knows who they want.
Here comes Goodell. Houston Texans have traded the 25th pick to the New York Giants. With the 25th pick, the New York Giants select Jackson Dart, quarterback, Ole Miss.
No, I bet 5 is so happy because Jackson Dart is actually got potential over Shador. He didn't get Shador. He did not. Shador fell out of the first round, I think.
They took Jackson Dart, quarterback, Ole Miss. The Rams are on the clock, less than 5 minutes. Baltimore's up next.
Don't the Rams need a quarterback?
Rams pick is in. Rams pick is in.
Do they get Shador? Because I think they need a quarterback too. Matt Stafford is a corpse.
But what's going to happen to the Gabagool? The Vito? No Gabagool?
Hey,
Oh, shit!
yeah.
We have a trade. The Rams traded with the Falcons. Falcons, the pick is in. Rams traded with the Falcons. The Falcons pick is in.
Corner?
Rams just don't like first round picks.
Cornerback?
We shall see.
How many more picks do we have?
This is 26, 26,
So
27,
6
28, 29, 30, 31, 30. So 7. Well, this one plus 6. Well, who did the Rams gave, so who are the Falcons picking at this point? They're not taking, the Falcons going to take Shador.
Dude, if the Falcons pick another fucking quarterback, they're not going to. The Falcons.
No, they're not that goddamn dumb.
The Falcons. What do they need? Wide receiver? Matthew Golden's not up there anymore. Dude, they got to go defense.
So Jackson Dart to the Giants. Falcons pick is in.
Cap, if you haven't watched Jackson Dart's film, kid is good.
Gomez Adams, the owner of the Falcons, standing in apparent quiet desperation. Are they going to announce a pick? Falcons pick is in. What did the Rams give up? The Falcons have traded with the Rams. The Falcons select James Pierce Jr., edge rusher, Tennessee.
Holy shit, they got an edge rusher and a linebacker in the same draft.
Apparently they felt a need.
For the Falcons?
Well, we thought Ravens are on the clock. Ravens have less than 6 minutes.
All right, come on. Let's get through these, boys. Because it is 10 p.m. for Cap and it is 9 p.m. here. I am tired.
Well, I'm off tomorrow. I intentionally took tomorrow off because I was preparing for tonight to go a long way. So Baltimore is on the clock. Detroit is up after them, and then the Deadskins. Who would Baltimore even take in this spot? Best available. Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan, is still listed the number one best. Corner, linebacker, edge, DT, safety, edge, DT, running back, Trevon Henderson. Would Baltimore reach for running back? They've got.
Unless they want to develop someone behind Henry.
Just as Josh Allen is the bane of your existence, Derrick Henry is the bane of mine. Oh, brother almighty. Come on. Baltimore under 4 minutes. They could go up for running back. They could take. There's plenty of defensive guys. Is Shedeur going to fall out of the first round? You know Detroit isn't taking him. Washington's not taking him. That would leave Philadelphia wouldn't. Kansas City wouldn't. Who's in there? Shedeur may fall out of the first round.
I'm very surprised about that.
So Baltimore, Detroit, Washington, Buffalo, Kansas City, Philadelphia. None of those teams need a quarterback.
What team has the oldest quarterback?
In that bunch,
would it be Goff? Detroit's not taking a quarterback.
Yeah, they're not taking one. Baltimore wouldn't take one. There's no need there. The pick is in for Baltimore. The pick is in. We are on a commercial break, so we're not getting anything there. Detroit doesn't need one. Washington doesn't need one. Kansas City doesn't. Buffalo doesn't. Philadelphia doesn't. Shedeur's not going to go in the first round. So who in the second round needs a quarterback? Let me see. Let me pull up round 2. Cleveland picks first in the second round tomorrow night.
Do you think Tennessee they expected Shedeur to fall all the way down to 1? And the
Tennessee
second,
picks third tomorrow night. Cleveland picks fourth. God, Cleveland has 2 picks in the first 4 tomorrow night. If Shador falls, man, I think I think Cleveland may just say to fuck it. We know the masseuse is just basically useless, and they can, it's a rookie contract. They'll get him for a bag of popcorn, especially a second rounder. Yay. Oh, we're back from commercials, so we should be getting the pick. Baltimore's pick is in. Devin, I know, is sitting with clenched a noose. Denver didn't get a tight end, but they got potentially a second shutdown corner. We've had 2 quarterbacks drafted in the first round. The first 26 picks, we've had 2 quarterbacks go. I told you folks this was the shit-ass quarterback class. 4 offensive linemen in the first 12 picks, 12 players from the SEC in the first 26. So basically half the draft so far has been SEC guys. All right. The pick is in. Come on, you motherfuckers. Tell us something. Tell us. Come on. 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 Chameleon. All right. Goodell's at the podium with the 27th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. The Baltimore Ravens select Malaki Starks, safety, Georgia.
they really did need a safety.
Well, I mean, the last time Baltimore had a safety of note was Ed Reed. Am I wrong there?
Oh, you are absolutely correct.
I mean, nothing against Mr. Starks. I know very little about you, young man, but Ed Reed, I mean, come on. Ed Reed. You could argue maybe the greatest safety in the history of the game. He made Tom Brady piss his pants.
When you have 2 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time say that you're their least favorite safety to play against, that being both Brady and Manning, you know you did something right.
Yeah. Well, also Belichick. I mean, Belichick went up to him before a game once. Detroit's pick is in. Belichick went up to him before a game once against New England and said, I just want you to know you're the greatest safety playing the game, maybe the greatest ever. I mean, that's Belichick, and Belichick doesn't like to say anything nice about anybody. He hates everyone.
No. He wants you to think that you're shit.
All right, so we just got Baltimore's pick. Detroit's pick is in. So up next is Washington and Buffalo. So I'm guessing we don't want to see Kansas City get a wide receiver. So is there a wide receiver left in these early goings that in any way frightens us? We got lucky last season, Maddie. We didn't get another we didn't get another Kansas City Super Bowl. Next wide receiver on ESPN's board, projected early to mid second round pick, Jaden Higgins, Iowa State.
Yeah, I don't.
Luther Burden III, Missouri. Jalen Noel, Iowa State. So two Iowa State guys. Maddie, how would you feel if a Missouri kid goes to Kansas City and Mahomes just lights him up and he's just
It would make sense.
Cap, did you see that Detroit Lions wants the tush push not allowed to be used in the NFL? I think it's a similar bullshit from Buffalo when they couldn't beat Kansas City. Teams want these rules changed because they can't beat people who just manage to do something better than they do.
Mind you, Buffalo had as high efficiency rating as Philadelphia did with it. They just couldn't beat Kansas City with it.
You just they always try to a team, gets their ass handed to them or chokes late, and in the off season, let's change the rules so that this doesn't happen again. Well, guess what, numbnut? You're not going to get back to that spot, and if you do, it's not going to be that same spot. You're just getting outfoxed and outsmarted. Be smarter. I say that right as Dan Campbell pops up on my screen.
No, dude, it's the exact opposite of being smarter. You need to be stronger. You need more brawn. You need them boys to hit the weights because you apparently can't stop a tush push.
He literally looks like Braun Breaker in 20 years. Well, my team at work, my sales team, we've got a Detroit Lions homer, and we were talking in our group meeting just yesterday. I was like, Dan Campbell is simultaneously the best and worst thing about your team. He can motivate, he can lift guys, he can get the rah-rah, he can whip a team into shape, but at the same time, he coaches with his dick rather than his brain. And anytime a coach coaches with his balls and cock instead of his brain, I know exactly what's going to happen in the long run. He's going to fuck up. He's going to try and turn it into a dick measuring contest, and you're going to fucking lose to a coach that knows what he's doing. Detroit's pick is in. Goodell is at the podium with the 28th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. The Lions select Tyleik Williams, defensive tackle, Ohio State. Good pick for Detroit. Solidify that line. Yes, Ray, Detroit also wants to change the seeding to go by record, not by division in the playoffs. So that if you win a weak division, you still don't get that home game just because you won a weak division.
Okay, I can see that.
That I can more or less get behind. I still think winning your division should be important, but I get the premise there because we have seen years where a team who wins a division, it's not that they won it, they were just the last one standing with a pulse. So I can more or less get behind that. Washington is on the clock. They are under 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Final four picks.
Yeah, Washington, Buffalo, Kansas City, Philadelphia.
Neither of them need a quarterback, so Shador Sanders has fallen out of the first round.
Let's see. Who is ESPN listing as their top availables? Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan. He has been falling. Max Hairston, cornerback, Kentucky. Jahad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama. Mike Green, edge rusher from Marshall. Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, Ohio State.
I could see that offensive tackle from Ohio State getting picked in the Final Four. Maybe to Kansas City. I think Kansas City gets an offensive lineman.
They need it because again, like that's the one. If there is a Achilles heel in Mahomes' game, if he does not have protection, he is
He gets
fucked.
rattled. He gets rattled.
He has to be able to sit back there, rub his balls, stroke his cock, scratch his ass, look down the field, dream of Whataburger ketchup. Um, so Denver, I'm just looking at this just for kicks and giggles. I'm looking at the second round tomorrow night. Vegas picks fifth. A lot of teams have multiple picks. Denver picks 19th tomorrow.
I think we grab a running back in the second round.
Sean Payton doesn't like to run the ball. He wants to throw it 60 times a game.
I don't think we need a wide receiver. Mims showed that he is a damn fine third option. Cortland Sutton is still our number one. We tightened him down for another couple of years.
Sean Payton wants, Commander's pick is in. He wants Alvin Kamara 2.0 is what he wants. Alvin Kamara is not a running back. He is a wide receiver in a running back's body.
Tell that to his 6 rushing touchdowns in one game.
Uh-huh. Well, blind squirrels find nuts every once in a while, too.
I'm assuming you're also going to account for the fact that it was Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that game, and I'm just... Alvin Kamara is a receiving tailback wide receiver.
I'm okay with the receiving running back. I'm totally fine with that.
Well, also, with Sean Payton, he has never... Sean Payton, like I've always compared him to Andy Reid. If he had Walter Payton in his prime, he wouldn't give him more than 10 carries a game.
Yeah, which is why I don't think the Kansas City is grabbing a running back this draft.
Oh, Andy Reid, he and Sean Payton hate running the ball. Like those guys, if they could, they would just eliminate running backs altogether. Let's see. So they're showing highlights from the guys who've been picked. Commander's pick is in. After that, we got Buffalo, Kansas City, and Philadelphia. Flip, Philadelphia. Flip.
And then we could go home, Cap.
You're already home. I'm already home. I just want to go to bed. I've been awake since 2:00 this morning. I am nearing 24 hours straight.
Come on, you can push through. You got this.
Well, thank God I'm off tomorrow. Otherwise, I would. All right, Washington's pick is in. I know it's probably a minor news note, but our current chief executive in the White House wants Washington to switch back to their former team name. All right, Goodell's at the podium with the 29th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. The Washington Commanders select Josh Connerly Jr., defensive tackle, Oregon.
Okay. They could use some help on that defensive front.
Not a bad pick. So that means Buffalo is on le clock.
And a late first round, that doesn't guarantee that this kid's going to be a starter coming out of the gate.
No, honestly, I mean, in the first round, pretty much well, I mean, this is not ironclad, but in the first round out of 32 picks, typically there's going to be 10, 12 guys that you could pretty much just, stamp U.S. Mint on their ass, and this guy's going to be a great player. After that, it goes into probabilities and where do they land? What team are they with? Buffalo is on the clock. They are down to less than 6 minutes. Behind them is Kansas City, and after that is Philadelphia. Remember last year in the draft, Buffalo traded with Kansas City so Kansas City could move up and take their wide receiver?
It was literally one pick.
It was one pick.
Buffalo, I hope you learned your lesson. Because you guys could have had Xavier Worthy. Josh Allen could have been throwing 70-yard dots to the fastest receiver in the NFL.
Is he? I'm guessing he is and will always be the bane of your existence. What is his saving grace is that he's the one guy in that conference who could take out Mahomes if everything goes right.
Here's my thing. He has proven to me that he cannot win a championship in Buffalo.
Well, nobody can.
He needs to leave Buffalo to get a title.
Where should he go? Denver?
No, we got Bo next.
You mean Bo Picks?
Yeah, Josh Allen throws interceptions too.
Yeah, but he also probably rushes for twice as many touchdowns a year as he does. No, Buffalo would never do that. I mean, Buffalo would be insane.
The thing that Buffalo doesn't want.
The one thing Buffalo doesn't want, they do not want any other team in that division to in any way be successful because, I mean, basically they've taken over the Patriots spot because the Patriots, the Jets are dog shit. The Dolphins, I don't really know.
The Dolphins and Jets have always been meh.
They're so mad that the pick is in for Buffalo. The Picadillo is in. Well, so after that, it's going to be Kansas City. I know we hate to speculate. You said Kansas City. You think they're going to go offensive line. I think so too. But are there any? I'm trying to see who the offensive linemen left. Yeah, Josh Simmons out of Ohio State. He's projected like first or second guy out of the second round. So Kansas City could reach and take him. Buffalo, I mean, it's not as if Buffalo really has any gaping holes other than, I don't know, Josh Allen could always use another weapon.
I think secondary. I think they go for a cornerback. They might grab that kid from Michigan.
Wide receiver or corner, yeah, that would be the thing for them. Because I mean, Josh Allen is not only QB1, he's RB1 on that team. And here comes Goodell being trailed by what looks like a poor gentleman in a motorized wheelchair. Hmm. So it's a Make-A-Wish kid. Okay, that's nice.
I love moments like that.
Everybody deserves a moment like that, especially folks in that particular position. Tommy Parzamiso? Parzamiso? Well, now that John Cena has turned heel, I mean, you can forget those Make-A-Wishes.
Now it's time for the break wishes.
All right, the pick is in. With the 30th pick, the Buffalo Bills select Maxwell Hairston, cornerback, Kentucky.
Okay.
I just had a horrible thought, Maddie. I was thinking of the South Park episode where Cartman tries to, win the Special Olympics. If we
I know
tried to
exactly where you were going with
if
that.
if we tried to pretend you were a special needs person and try to get you like the Make-A-Wish pick so you could do it, Denver. And exactly what is your friend's condition? Um, he's handicapped. Dang!
Yeah, that
Chiefs
was
have traded. Chiefs traded the pick to Philadelphia. Chiefs traded out of the first round. Yes, Maddie, that's how we could get you to announce a Broncos draft pick. We just have to pretend that you're afflicted with something.
so. Did they trade out of the first round, or did they just swap first
Yes,
round?
Kansas City has traded out of the first round, so Philadelphia now has the 31st and 30th. No, they traded with Kansas City, so they swapped first rounders.
Okay.
That's what in the.
We said the same thing about Kansas City last year, and they went and grabbed Xavier Worthy.
Well, I think it was who was the wide receiver?
Matthew Golden went to the Packers.
Yeah, Golden. So Jaden Higgins is the next wide receiver up, or Josh
Philadelphia's grabbing a
Simmons.
cornerback.
So
Philadelphia's
Josh
going to grab.
Simmons.
I think they're grabbing Johnson from Michigan because remember they lost Darius Slay and Bradbury this year.
That's not a bad idea. And you can see Kansas City reaching for Josh Simmons. I mean, literally 2-3 picks away. 'Cause God knows Patty Mahomes needs his protection. And Philadelphia's pick is in. Mahomes is probably that guy who always wore like 2 or 3 condoms anytime he was banging in high school or college. He just needed that much protection.
By the way, to anybody listening, terrible idea. If you don't know, that's a great way to break a condom.
No, I was actually, this is no bullshit, Maddie. I did not even wear one until I was like 30, 31 years old and had an encounter with this girl that demanded it, which, hey, hey, that's what you want. Hey, no worries. But she only had like the regular, uh, basically, it was like tying a balloon to the end of my dick.
One of them bathroom condoms.
Yeah, I was like, honey, okay, like if this is your thing, that's fine, but I've got to actually get some that fit. Like, I'm not bragging about size by any means whatsoever, but Jesus Christ, like I can't. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm not saying I need like the Trojan Magnum X2s, but at least need the Magnums. Like these Regularos, it's like ain't working. This is no. So the Eagles pick is in, and they go to commercial, of course. Why not go to commercial?
Motherfuckers, this has been 3.5 hours long.
Maddie's got to get to sleep. Cap's got to kickstart his 3-day weekend. It's bullshit. Hey, caramba. Caramba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Ooh, why don't we go down to Kokomo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where Maddie wants to go. Way down to Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh.
Where's Kokomo?
There's actually a Kokomo, Indiana, but what the Beach Boys are singing is just like an imaginary spot. It cracks me up whenever I think about Matthew Laws like in a like beach tropical type setting. Like you would just be like complete fish out of water. Hey, let's get Maddie in like some shorts, some sandals, like Hawaiian flowery shirts. Put a daiquiri in his hand. Put him out on the beach. Let him play in the waves.
Dress up the way I normally dress up. You just put me in the normal setting, and I'd be out of my element.
You're too used to those Denver temps.
All right. Come on, Philly. They gotta go with the cornerback.
I will say two best vacations I ever had weather-wise: Miami, Florida; San Diego, California. I mean, just perfect. It doesn't get any better.
Been to Florida. I still have not been to Florida.
Well, northern Florida is basically South Georgia with just maybe a tad bit more, uh, how would I put this? I don't know, manners, education, civility.
Intelligence.
But Miami is awesome. I mean, the weather's perfect. The beaches are beautiful. Eagles received Kansas City's 31st overall pick. Chiefs received the Eagles' 32nd pick and their 5th round pick. Eagles pick is in.
I wonder how that negotiation went. Hey, do you want to trade picks? No, go fuck yourself. We'll throw in a fifth deal.
The Eagles select with the 31st pick in the NFL draft. Jahad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama.
Interesting pick.
So they're basically saying, fuck the second, what pass defense? What the, who defends the pass?
Well, I'm trying to think. Did they lose a linebacker?
What?
I was trying to think. Did they lose a linebacker?
Jahad Campbell, Alabama?
No, did they lose a linebacker like this offseason?
Not that I recall. I mean, no one of
I know they lost like two cornerbacks, a safety, and like some of their own line.
well, they lost Jason Kelsey 2 years ago. Hey, the Kelsey.
Well, time for the final pick of the night.
And it's your favorite team, Maddie, your Chefs.
Please make a bad draft pick so we can go to bed happy.
I still think, like, if there was ever a moment in your life where you just literally lost all faith in humanity, it was when John Elway handed the Lombardi over to Kansas City.
Yeah, I did lose a little bit of faith in humanity.
That literally broke your childhood. Not that you would burn your Elway merch. Chiefs pick is in, so we don't have to wait very long. So, Eagles take a linebacker. Yeah, I'm kind of in your camp there, Maddie. I would have taken secondary there. Just okay. I mean, their division. Okay, Giants are dog shit. Cowboys are basically dog shit. Jaden Daniels, damn good fucking quarterback. Uh, NFC North, there's not really a big threat at quarterback. I mean, Goff is good if he has all of his weapons. NFC South, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Bucks. I mean, NFC West, you've got Rams. Okay, Stafford can still go. Uh, Kyron. You got Darnold now is in Seattle. I mean, who knows? Who knows?
All right, come on, Kansas City. Let's not drag this final pick out for 15 minutes.
I've been watching Kirk Herbstreit since I was in junior high. He does not look like he's aged a fucking day.
As long as I've been a kid, he's looked the exact same.
It's like he's got to be, if he's not 60, he's got to be staring down the barrel of it.
I think so. Speaking of big college faces, Lee Corso will call his final college game day week 1 of NFL the college season.
I heard that. It's part of my childhood. It's like I keep saying it over and over. It's like my childhood just keeps getting chipped away. They keep dying or retiring or.
Your childhood, that motherfucker's been doing this for like people that would be your dad.
Well, my dad's not a sports guy, but yeah, I mean, I started watching football like 98, 99, like actually paying attention. Kansas City selects Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, Ohio State. I called it.
Oh, thank God. We made it through another NFL draft, and I'm surprised I made it on time.
Well, honestly, I mean, started at 7 o'clock. If you took out like the opening ceremony, so chop out 10 minutes, they got the first round done in 3.5 hours.
That's pretty quick, honestly.
Yeah, I can't really bitch. I mean, yeah, the last 6 or so picks kind of dragged, but 3.5 hours for the first round. Again, I hate to sound like the old bastard. Back in the day, the first round started on Saturday at noon. Teams had 15 minutes to pick. The first round would go until like fucking midnight. Like they have quickened this shit up. Thank God. Well, Denver got a DT. Raiders got an RB. Ravens took a safety. I mean, you can say all legitimate needs from our teams.
Oh yeah.
You wanted a tight end, I know, as you well should.
I'll take another shutdown corner though.
Yes, if you can, if he turns out to be really good and you pair him up with PS2, you're basically shutting down both sides of the field, and quarterbacks are just going to have to just throw down the middle. Well, Dev, I wish Dev was here. He would be curious as to his thoughts. Well, second round starts tomorrow at, I believe, an hour earlier than tonight. So we'll see how the rest of our teams do. Maddie, anything before we kill this thing for the night?
Not that I can think of, other than I think every team drafted very well this year, or for the first round.
I like just about every pick except that second to last one. Philly going linebacker. I was really in your camp there as far as secondary goes.
You don't lose to keystone cornerbacks and not try to replace them.
I mean, every other pick, I mean, yes, to varying degrees, highs and lows. That's the one pick of the night that I'm kind of shaking my head at the most. I mean, if I went through and reviewed them all again, I would probably find maybe one or two others. But yeah, Philly.
Questionable. Very
They've
questionable.
they've won 2 Super Bowls in the last
Last
8 years. The 2017. So it's 27, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 2 in the last 8 years. I mean, that's not too bad.
Oh, fuck, 5 years. 5 years ago was the COVID year.
Yeah, well, I mean, the COVID year is just. I honestly that
Was that a Brady Super Bowl?
2020. Okay, so 2017 was Philly, 2018 was Patriots, 2019 was 2019.
Was that
Uh,
the Rams?
no. Well, no, was it? That might have been the Rams. 2020. I honestly can't remember. 2020. I think wasn't that KC's first one?
Was that their first one, or was that Brady's last one?
It was
I
either
think it
their
was their
first one
first
or
one.
it was either their first or Brady's last. Either way, sadness all around.
All right. Well, other than that, I think the best way to send this off is the way we always do. This is a part of the show where I remind you all to stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Don't get pulled over in the state of Kansas. Don't get arrested.
Work like the devil, sleep like a baby, eat like a king. Always protect your balls and fuck the Chiefs. At least we got the commandments memorized.
Oh, yes, we
We pretty much like you got the first five, I got the second five.
5 and 5 make 10. That's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, Cap. Thank you so much. I love you, brother.
Take care, Maddie. I'll holler at you tomorrow or soon.